Before there was reason, there was madness. When we last left off, our adventurers had surveyed the sacred stone monastery. Stealing around to the back garden, gargoyle guardians gathered to give a go at our heroes. They were no match for our company, which entered the secret laboratory of a lich, Renwick Saramar as Alcazar. Identifying August as having access to magics from his own bloodline, the Lich is persuaded to assist the fellows, bearing no love for the cult of Black Earth he shares this space with. Descending down below, no copyright infringement intended, the party fast talks a quartet of guards into permitting them to pass where the prisoners of the Black Earth are kept. There, they encounter Sage Bruldenthar, student of the history of Bludgeon Ball and a member of the Delvers delegation. Beside him is Wick's cousin Ardent, adorned with a strange iron crown that saps from him his free will, rendering him a slave. Upon Ardent's person, concealed by a magic dwemer, lay a magic scroll, the gift of Alcazar, to remove the werewolf curse nipping at Argus's heels. August opens the scroll and spake the words of magic, and frees Ardent from his terrible fate. But at what cost? Wickham answers this with a sudden slap, hitting his childhood confidant. And this is where we begin today.
So, Wickham is going to take a step back from August, and he's going to shake out his hand, and he's going to look at him, and he's just going to say, I am so tired of trying to be your friend. I'm so tired of trying to be nice to you, and tired of trying to show you that I care about you when you won't listen to me.
August is kind of steadying himself back up and kind of gritting his teeth and fists. I already told you I wasn't coming here. I told you I was coming here to save Ardent. I don't care what happens to me, and I don't know why you suddenly do.
Suddenly? Fuck you! Suddenly, he says, I've been your friend since we were fucking children. You're the one that drew away from me. You're the one that's been ignoring me. Don't you fucking put this on me. I am not to fucking blame. How fucking dare you, August?
3 fucking years. He kind of steps back for a second and lowers his voice, they remembering that there are guards right outside the door. I had no choice but to put distance between me and the bones, but you stayed with them.
Because
they
they're
took
my
everything
fucking...
from me.
How did they take everything you? They're a fucking fraternity.
They ruined my life. We can't do this here.
We can't do anything here. We can't fucking talk. You won't talk to me. You won't tell me anything. I knew you fucking hated me, August, but I didn't expect you hated me this fucking much. And Wickham is gonna turn around and just walk away.
All right. One moment, please, and thank you. Unless anyone else wants to talk, please feel free to chip in and talk.
Once that punch landed, Atlas was like, he took a moment to appreciate that it occurred, but then once they started doing the emotional baggage stuff, he started wandering away to find if there's any bugs.
Okay, roll me an investigation check with advantage, please.
Okay.
Motherfucking August.
Atlas is a good boy.
15.
15. Well, I have excellent news for you. You find many bugs, particularly of the burrowing type. You find a really sick beetle, one with like 3 horns on it. Oh man, you find the best bug.
I want to check on Ardent.
Aricron.
Okay.
I was going to
Yeah,
say
Aricron?
Aricron would be going to the other cells, trying to unlock the doors, getting all the other prisoners out.
Atlas puts the bug in his pocket.
Atlas steals the bug.
Sleight of
This
hand.
is the best treasure.
Roll sleight of hand.
So August, Ardent has this kind of vacant look on his face. He's pale. He looks up at you and he just starts crying.
Hey, you okay?
Yeah, I'm just they don't train you for that shit. All I could hear was endless noise and a constant voice. I don't know if I'm ever gonna stop dreaming of it. And all I could do was watch. I had no control, no anything. I just wanted to scream. And all I could do was hope and pray that they didn't find it.
You did good.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. We'll get you out of here.
How's Wickham?
You just hear a snort from across the way.
Atlas. Yeah.
I have a character question about how long has it been since we have gotten Arden's fancy hat removed? Could I have used it in 10 minutes to switch my wild companion's form shape to a mouse?
It's not quite been 10 minutes yet.
Okay. Will you let me know
You
when it
can-
has been 10 minutes?
You can certainly find out, yes.
Okay. So that's what Glenn's doing.
What's happened between you two? This is not like you were when we were kids. And I can't. I need rest.
Yeah. We're gonna get you out of here, and don't worry.
Okay. It's right about knew that the 10 minutes passed, and so Glenn can have her mousy mouse.
All right. Well, Glenn is going to kind of reach out her hand, and from inside her sleeve, a little mouse runs out and down the palm of her hands and drops on the floor. And it scurries down the M19 alley to scout for them. And she turns to look at the boys and says to them, specifically to Arden, "Are you in pain? Will healing you help? Is there anything we can do to ease what happened?"
Make me a medicine check, please. Or insight, actually. Insight.
Okay, what's my insight? I think that's not
On the
showing.
map, the little squigglies between the little rooms? Those are cells, right?
Yeah, those are the cell bars.
Okay.
11. Okay. You don't really have anything right now that can heal this kind of damage. It's not physical damage, it's not wounds, it's trauma.
Glenn had that suspicion, but she felt like she needed to at least ask, or else she'd look mean.
Yeah.
Atlas is just gonna be like, I don't have a ladybug on me right now, but I do have a beetle. Do you want that?
Make me a nature check there, Glenn.
Nature. I think I'm okay at that. Oh, God. I rolled
What's
a
your roll?
3.
Okay.
So my nature is +4. So that gets me to a 7. Spectacularly.
You have this momentary thought in your head. Wait a minute, aren't ladybugs a type of beetle? But then you forget completely about it as he offers this beetle as some sort of help. And August talks a lot about bugs. Maybe he does know more about it than you when it comes to ladybugs. He's been talking a lot about it lately. So you second guess yourself into convincing yourself that
I've
they
got a
are.
mess to think about. I'm distracted. I don't have time to think about
Exactly.
that little craziness.
Yeah, you got a mouse to think about, man. You're
There's a
you're
mouse
making
in
moves.
this house.
Wickham,
Mm-hmm.
where do you storm off?
Oh, he was just gonna be checking on the other people in the cells.
Okay, all right, good. You do that. They seem to be okay. None of them have any weird crowns or anything like that.
Okay, he's making sure that they're like, if they're thirsty, he's giving them water and things like that.
Of course.
Hey, Atlas.
Yes.
August is gonna hand out that amulet to him. I don't know what else we're gonna face down here, so this you'd probably make more use of this than I would.
I think before we go on, we need to get these prisoners out, and probably the best way is the way we came in. If we can probably kill the guards or something. She kind of
How many
winces at
people are
that
there?
and convince the Lich to let them pass. I just don't feel good about leaving them here. What do you all think?
How many people are there?
10 total.
Oh God, that's more than I can do. Yeah.
You will be able to let the Lich will not obstruct you. Like I'll just say that straight out. That's
okay.
Atlas goes,
yeah.
I'm okay with killing the guards.
I'm okay with killing the guards too, but it might be safer just to leave the prisoners here while we're handling business, you know?
Should handle the guys out the door here.
But if a guard comes and sees that that crown isn't on Arden anymore,
Well, we're going to be busy with the guards, so
Here, I might have at least one solution to at least Ardent. And I want to cast invisibility on Ardent. How long does it last? 1 hour.
Yeah.
I'm not sure why they put the crown on him, but I don't know, and I don't know how much the other prisoners matter to them, but we need to keep him safe at least.
Arden explains. He says, I don't know exactly why, but I can tell you who did it.
Who?
Wick, you're not gonna like what I have to say.
I'm already angry, bro. Might as well.
Grandfather did this. I saw him. He approached me with that thing in his hand.
Wickham is just
He
gonna
mentioned
sigh heavily and push his hands through his hair.
he said that. He said that they caught the wrong one. The wrong gloryman.
Your grandfather is
And
hunting down Wick.
and
just for the record, this isn't Grandpa Bone Daddy that we were talking about in the last episode.
No.
Okay.
no,
Just making sure.
no.
For
And
listeners.
Wick, he said it was going to be for you. But he said that if he couldn't do it to you, that at least he could punish you. Something's happened to him. I don't know what it is. That's not the grandfather I remember. Like, I know he was a shit to you.
The grandfather you remember was a fucking image that he put on.
Oh, no. You don't understand.
Oh no. I've got a fucking idea. I've got enough fucking scars from that asshole to fucking take a hint. And he's gonna pull out, his new axe and swing it once. And just kind of tap it against his temple so Ardent can see it and just be like, he wants to be a fucking cunt? I'll fucking give him a reason.
Look, I'm not saying this to defend him. What he did do to you is awful and terrible, but you're not listening to me. He's never been this unhinged before. And there's something weird about his voice. And I swear I could hear this strange sound around him. He had a hood. It was drawn over. I couldn't see his eyes or anything like that. And his skin, Wick, his skin, it wasn't blue, Wick. Something's happened to him.
Do you want me to fix him or do you want me to kill him?
Working for
So-
cultists now?
Look. Right now, I'm not the best person to ask about what should be done about him, okay? This is the same grandfather who raised me, but this is also the same grandfather who did what he did to you and what he did to me.
And I'm not the best person to figure out what to do with him either.
No. All I know is at some point you are going to have to deal with him one way or another. And whatever you decide to do, you're a gloryman. I'm a gloryman. We have the same blood.
This conversation would be so much cooler if you weren't invisible.
Well, I was gonna turn him invisible. I guess I kind of imagined I kind of stopped because he said wait or something, but
He pauses for a second, and you could just hear him chuckle a bit. If it makes you feel any better, my fists are doing that graspy thing that shows that I'm very, very determined.
I feel like I was in college for too long because you saying graspy thing is not where my mind is going, Ruth.
Fuck, I miss not quite fake cult day.
Fucking same. Okay, so do you think that you can sneak past those guards as someone who is invisible with a note from us that you can give to the man up the stairs to try and get away while we, once you're past, fight the guards?
Well, you can give me a note. I can do my best. You say you guys are fighting the guards?
That's what I'm
Oh.
assuming. Everybody keeps talking about wanting to fight the guards.
Well,
Didn't
we're not going to be
No,
able
I
to
can-
get the rest of the prisoners out of here without a fight.
didn't we send a scout down the hallway though?
Yeah, Glenn sent the
yeah.
scout. I just
Unless you want to put a charm on them, or not charm on them. If you want to lay the charm on and we like tie them up as if we're taking them somewhere.
I don't think 10 prisoners moving at one time is going to be.
9.
I mean, there's
That's
further
fine.
down the hallway.
9 prisoners.
Oh, yeah.
I
Is there?
just think that the way we came in is probably the closest to the exit if we're going to get them out. You know what I mean? Or we go
Mhm.
deeper.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a map of what your mouse scouts out. Everything except the guard room is
name is
mostly
Cheaters.
uninhabited.
Mostly what?
Uninhabited.
So yeah, it's mostly uninhabited, and Cheezers,
Thank you.
you're welcome, does a very good job of scouting this. You reckon that from what it looks like from your view that you can see, these are mining shafts, and they would be worked by slaves, and it just so happens that you have those slaves with you right now.
Mm-mm.
Question.
And sir,
That stairwell isn't where we came down.
that is correct.
Okay.
If you want the section of the map that you came from, allow me to get that for you.
Where are the
So
guards?
that you
Where are they standing near? I can't.
I think they're in
M18.
M18.
The guards
Yeah.
are M18.
They're in it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
there you go.
We
So
we
that's
came up the
section
top
that
door.
you've-
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We came from the. Okay.
I'm giving you that extra section there because that's just more mining space that is.
Okay.
Uninhabited.
Gotcha.
Glenn, you have a mouse, do you not?
I do.
I'm gonna have to actually look something up here because I do not know what this roll would be. So I'm gonna check it, and then I'm gonna have you roll the thing.
Okay.
Use your mouse and click on something.
I regret ever giving you inspiration, Matt. Like, if I could give you anti-inspiration, where I could just give you disadvantage, like double disadvantage, I would do that. Okay, so there is no.
Well, you already
entry
gave
for a
everyone an
rat.
easy way to get inspiration.
Yeah, we
Okay,
just have
so-
to hit August.
Just keep making these kind of jokes and he'll take it away from you.
Okay, so I actually do not have stats for a mouse or a rat, so I'm going to continue on though, because there is a roll I want you to make, and I believe you should have every right to make it.
Hang on, I might have a page for this.
Oh no.
I
Shouldn't be that hard
Okay.
to look up too.
I have an
Look it
idea
up.
about what might happen.
What about this?
want you to make me just make me a perception check. This will be reliant on smell, so you can do advantage on this. And it's not going to be your perception, it'll be its perception, which is +0. So
Is
it's a
if you
flat roll
want-
with advantage.
A rat, it has keen smell. The rat has advantage on wisdom perception spell checks that rely on smell. Does that
Thanks, I
sound-
can read. I have that right here.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe
I'm
you
gonna-
couldn't find it and that's what you want. Sorry.
That's literally the advantage I'm giving you. You said you got that.
Okay.
Now I want to take it away. Now I want to take it away. You got a headless mouse.
Okay, I have rolled a 15, and then the
Okay.
rat has 0 wisdom, so it stays a 15.
Yeah, 15's good. The mouse can smell some people humans type thing
Oh,
to the north,
to
coming
the
from
north.
those passages that go to the north there on the side.
Like M22 above there.
You're gonna have to narrow it down. There's a lot of M22 on
Oh,
that map.
I didn't realize that. Like right at the top, there's M22 beside M23.
Yeah, that's the right around
Okay.
one of those passageways, or all three of them, more accurately.
Okay. Well, Glenn is going to relay that information to everyone else, saying that there's someone or someone's deeper.
Yeah.
In
Is that-
this, I assume.
Is it the M22 that's below the crypt?
No, the
No, it's the other
M22
one.
that's to the far side. Yeah.
Okay, all the way to the left over there near M23.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's where Sniffers, that's where Cheezers is doing the scouting.
Mhm, mhm.
Gotcha.
So if those are all M22, out of character, we can assume that they should be connected.
Well, I will here. I'm gonna make this like
It's
not
the
even
hallway
like.
maze, I think. Is what...
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna like. Here.
Just give it all. Yeah.
Where'd you
yeah.
put it?
No. No, you don't get it all.
Well,
There
I
we
mean,
go,
like
yeah.
all so that you can see that hallway does wrap around, so that we could
Yeah,
get
but
up
M18
and around and up through the Lich crypt without going through the guards.
Yeah,
And it's
that's
not-
possible. Yeah, you could do that. Because as you're talking, as you're deciding, the mouse can scout. Like if you have questions about things like that, you can have the mouse scout easily.
Okay.
So that in fact narrows down the number of places where the smell of humans can be, because the smell of humans is not coming from that passageway that connects to the Lich entrance.
And the only information we're getting is that they're humanoid or other humans.
Well, I mean, the mouse can't tell race, but it can tell if it's like people.
He's doing his
Yeah.
best.
He could
No,
smell
that's fine.
some bipeds.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out if it's more prisoners or like guards or anything like that. And I understand we wouldn't be able to get that from a mouse from this position.
The only way that you would be able to get that information is if the mouse
went
sees
further.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because in that case, the mouse would see, and then Glenn can see through the mouse.
What is the distance?
100 feet. Well, that she can communicate with it anyway.
Yeah, without needing to move.
Yeah, you would have to move a bit closer in there at a certain point, but you're getting to the edge of the range of mouseness.
Okay.
Anything that's outside that range, though, like the mouse can look with its eyes. So, but I also don't want you guys to spend time exploring like dumb hallways that end in dead ends.
So we can.
Wait, you're
assume there's
saying-
nothing like of value hidden down those dead ends, then?
I think 100 feet would.
So are you saying the mouse could basically stand up at M22 at the very topmost of those two hallways that go off, and may not be able
And
to
can see.
and can see, and so Glenn can see without needing to move.
That is correct.
Okay.
So long as it's within 100 feet. There is an extent to what the mouse can reach with its vision, though, and
Right.
this map is pretty much that limitation. Like you can't
Right. So if
really
the hallway
Yeah.
turns or it's super long, it may not be able to make out something without getting
This
close.
But
also
if
the
Glenn
same.
were to move into the maze, then Glenn might actually extend her range.
Right.
Is this the same kind of ability where does this ability make Glenn deaf and blind?
While she's looking
Yes.
through their eyes,
From
yes.
us? Okay.
Yeah, that's why she always sits down generally, so
Gotcha.
she doesn't fall over.
While everybody's talking about this, can Wickham just kind of go over and talk to Aricron about like continuing to make sounds like we're pretending to torture people?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I assume that he'd be in the hallway just still swinging that club around.
Make me a deception check, please.
Deception. Yeah.
The performance or
Dion.
deception?
Can Atlas
Yeah,
assist?
guidance on that.
Atlas can definitely assist.
They're screaming.
Yeah, he's gonna start screaming.
Oh.
So you can get advantage.
Whoa. Those screams. So advantage then?
Yeah.
Okay. Soft 20.
Good enough. Yeah, they're not coming. And they're not at all curious to see if this is actual torture. They're completely fucking fooled.
Nice.
Alright, have we been relayed the information about what is up there by Glencora yet?
She's
Yeah.
told you.
Okay.
Well, like, did Glenn look?
Cool. Well, what Glenn can do as well is Glenn can like pop her vision out,
Right.
do a kind of quick mappy thing, pop vision back. Like it's a over time. This is not like a round by
Right.
round thing.
So, so Glenn, are you going to direct your snake? Gosh, your mouse cheesers up to look down that hallway?
I mean, I can send him as far as he can go, but I think that, out of character, I think that was as far as he could see, right?
Yeah, you would need to move closer to
So,
do
back
that.
in character.
If you were,
Yeah, I'm sorry.
let's see, one. Let me just do some quick maths.
I was gonna say,
Um,
how far does it actually?
It's 100
You
feet.
would be
I
able
don't
to-
know
Well,
exactly.
how far is the maze? The mine.
Well, each square is 10 feet. So to be able to see up that hallway, you would be able to just about see it. Like if you were to get in past that first crossroads, where the first M12, where that M12 is there at the crossroads, you would be able to, just barely get your mouse up to look up that hallway. And if you moved even closer, you would, of course, have better vision. But those hallways, so it's not like you're taking a big risk.
We just got to get past the doorway.
So
for them to
basically,
see in.
well, Glenn can scout ahead with following the mouse in order to see.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That would probably be the most
I just don't want to like
safe.
do an action for Glenn. I'm just trying to like
Wickham's
clarify.
getting impatient, so he's going to try and get as many people that will go with him up into those two little, like that like lowercase inn shape past the guard door.
Because I'm not aware that we have a plan yet.
Is there
Yeah,
a door?
What are we doing with the prisoners? Did we ever decide if we're leaving them?
There is the only door there is the door to the guard room.
I'm saying,
on
is
both
it
sides.
open? Is it closed?
It's closed.
So like they can't see out of that room down this hall?
As far as you know, ogres and orogs do not have the ability to see through walls or doors.
Okay.
Aricron will kind of not stop, just full on stop Wickham, but like, tell him, hey, calm down. This turned into a rescue mission. We need to play this cool, or although these innocent people might get hurt. So let's plan this out a little bit. I understand it's a little crazy down here.
I think we just need to make a decision on what's best for these people, if we're leaving them here or if we're getting them out.
let's scout ahead just so we can find a safe path, and then we can send the prisoners down that same path, and of course send somebody with them to protect them. But if push comes to shove, I can try to play it up a little bit for the guards. But in the if we can, I would rather just slip by without any notice,
Atlas is gonna just say, Glenn has so far been able to identify that there's no human smell coming from the path that we were on.
No, there is a human path. There is a smell coming from
There's
up in
none
that direction.
through the hall that will curve back around to our crypt. But we don't want to move them unless we can see where the humans are that we are sensing, in case they're moving towards the halls that we are currently able to traverse.
I can do whatever you guys want. I just thought that the safest route was the one we already know and it's close to the door. But I will go on ahead, and that is fine. So Glenn is going to follow. So where are we? M19 down that straight path. Up north the 3 squares. And then down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's kind of at that crossroads.
August will go with her.
Okay.
Hold on.
All right.
I'll hold up before August goes down the path. I tell him, like, maybe you should stay here, big guy, because me and you are a little bit noisy when it comes to stealth department. I'll look at Wickham and ask, can you help Glenn out scouting ahead?
Always.
Appreciate it.
He will go with Glencora and just be her little shield if she needs it.
Yeah.
That is adorable and delightful.
Just it went. What do you mean I have disadvantage on stealth? Clank, 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 clank.
Well, if we were just going down that hallway
Chunk.
and scouting ahead,
Mm-hmm.
maybe that hallway is empty.
I got you.
But it may not remain empty.
Aricron and August seem like we don't talk that much, so I'm trying to get to know what makes August tick. So,
especially after that blowout.
My friend's smacking me in the face.
All right, so going up that hallway there, one of
door?
them.
Below the staircase?
I'm getting to that.
Sorry.
I'm getting to that.
I'm excited.
I'm getting to that. So as you send teasers up that little hallway there, you get to that T-junction, and that goes left, and you see an ornate-looking door with the Earth Cult symbol on both sides of it. To the north, you see a set of staircases. The stairs go down and down and down and down and down. A long way, well beyond the vision of the mouse. As for how far that goes, you have no idea, but it looks endless.
Can Sir Cheezers, because I feel like he's done enough to earn a knighting at this point, can he tell if the sense of people is coming from under the door or down the stairs?
Absolutely. Yes, I can confirm that for you. There are some people on the other side of that door.
And can he sense anything down the stairs?
Yes.
That makes it sound scary the way you said that.
There have been people that have been down that stairs, as well as other things. You do get a sense of terror coming from the mouse from that direction.
Oh. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna call Cheezers on back and inform Wick. Thank you.
I cast heroism on the mouse.
So say Wick to Wick. So it looks like there's two options. There's a staircase that goes really deep down. It seems like it's been used, but not just by people, by something that's scary. I don't know. And then there's also a really fancy door that there are most definitely people on the other side of with earth cult symbols. I guess we should go back and tell everyone else.
Well, should we get everyone out? Hello?
Yeah, no, continue.
Should we get everyone out through that way? And he's gonna point to the east wall area, since it looks like it kind of goes around and up toward the lich door. Should we do that first?
I'm not sure what you mean on the map. So when you say like it goes up into M20, which is a closed room where the staircase was that we came down, right?
The
Is
closest
there another way out?
From 19, you can go to the left. You got that M22. You go up, and then you go to the right again, where the other side of M18 is. If you keep going straight, that leads into the catacomb tomb, and then that leads up into the lich's area.
If
Okay,
you're
so
asking for like a complete map question, just give me 1 minute and I can answer that for you.
Okay.
In a much more direct manner.
So I'm just saying, Wick, you mean going up the staircase? Or which staircase are you meaning? Sorry, going up.
Not the
Oh.
staircase. Just you see that M22 after the hallway of M19, where the other M22 is. You like, if you go right instead of towards the other M22.
So the first crossroads you came to,
Mm-hmm.
if you
Instead of
continue
instead of
going, if you just go straight up and then take that little divot that goes to the right and go to and walk back to the right on that long hall on the other side of the guardlet. Yeah.
I assumed that met around where the catacomb was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
So
like
we're gonna
Yeah.
take the
I was just about to do
staircase.
that.
We're gonna take the staircase back up through the catacomb that the
Yeah,
Lich King noticed.
You guys may have to. Actually, no, you won't have to, because your performance roll there, Aricron, was excellent, and worthy of saving you future rolls. So yeah, you wouldn't even need to roll to get past that door. You could just sneak them past, no problem. And you could even cover it up by doing more banging and screaming, and I wouldn't even have you roll for it. There's no fucking point. You did a good job.
Cool.
And then that would leave you free to do whatever ultra violence you wished to continue to do here in this place, because you have a free, unobstructed exit outside. You do have an escape.
Did you see the path that I laid out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just.
Why don't we see? Let's get him out. Or wait, they haven't come back to us yet, have they?
Nope.
No. Okay, never mind.
I assume we are walking back though.
Yeah. If Gledwood starts walking back, then Wickham's gonna walk with her.
While they were gone, I would definitely be talking to August about like what happened with him and Wick, just trying to get a grasp on the situation.
He was my childhood best friend. We kind of fell apart during our first year at Quincunx. The punch, I don't know, caught me off guard.
I just kind of thought that's what you meatheads do, but I mean, you guys did play what is it? The game
Legend Ball.
bludgeon ball, so I mean, I just kind of thought that was.
Oh, Wick was more about Bludgeon Ball than I was. I
Mhm.
I only really played it because I got the free scholarship.
I'm disappointed that it was just one punch.
I'm gonna take back that amulet.
You were doing so good, Atlas. And then
Shouting.
one sentence and you're back on thin ice again. It's great.
I'm gonna keep that.
Aricron,
Atlas is just gonna push off because this entire time that he's been silent, he had gone and leaned up against the wall and periodically screaming in perfect rhythm to the violence, but like literally has the boredest expression on his face while poking and prodding and just like playing with the horn beetle in his hand.
new beetle friend.
And so he's just gonna get up, push off the wall, go over, and just set the beetle on August's shoulder and be like, "This is your friend now."
All right, you're forgiven.
Aricron will definitely. I can't say too much about friends. I didn't grow up with too many friends, but I don't think you should be too mad at him for the situation. I mean, it does seem like a loaded situation with that crazy crown, but
I'm not angry at him.
friends just seem like a luxury that's just too good not to pass up, you know?
No, I think there's a lot that went on. This isn't the place to get into that now, but I'm not mad at him. He'll probably never forgive me. And I've already kind of been laying in that bed. And it is what it is.
I understand.
Is it safe for us to come back? I don't want to interrupt your role play.
No, I was just. I was expecting you guys to. I was expecting you guys to come up as we were talking. So.
Okay, just making sure. He was on a roll.
Yeah.
Alright, so Wickham's and I will come back and explain what we saw, saying that there is a tunnel that goes much deeper into the earth and another chamber that seems to have a really ornate door, and there are definitely people on the inside of there, and earth cult symbols on the door.
We want to lead the people out through our safe passage that we know of. Have Ardent take them back, and we continue on in here. I mean, I want to avoid danger, and I want to avoid putting other people in here danger, but I'm getting sick and tired of these people taking and putting other people in danger to get to us.
I agree, and I second that idea. We can lead them out, and once they're safe, then we can do as we please down here.
Should someone go with Aiden so he is, or with Aricron so he isn't alone?
I mean, if we want to lead them out into the horses, we can.
I was thinking like if again I could continue up the distraction on this end. If anything, if something does happen, keep them on this side of the tunnels. So while you guys are leading them out, because I'm not gonna brag about being athletic like you guys bludgeon ball players, but I feel like I could outrun them maybe.
Do I really brag?
No, I'm just being facetious.
Okay.
That's a big word.
As he flexes like right next to you, like big old buff dude.
That's a big word for Elmo.
All right, so who's all heading through the crypt, and what is your marching order?
Do we want to leave August and Aricron here
I'll go with
so
the
that we don't?
prisoners to make sure that they feel safe.
I think August and Aricron should stay back. That way, we're not risking anyone's stealth rolls.
I like it.
Okay.
Then again, I'd like to point out that August succeeded his stealth roll last time. but
Hey,
it's fine.
yeah. No, I dig that energy. I just mathematically, I don't want to keep rolling that dice.
Atlas is just gonna roll his eyes and be like, I suppose I can go
I'll take over
if-
the screaming.
if it's necessary.
Don't strain yourself, Atlas. Just trying to get these people out.
All right.
It's a big group.
Perfect.
Did you take your bug friend back, by the way?
No, he's mine.
Okay.
And what is the marching order for those going through the crypt?
I'll go in front.
I can go behind the prisoners, I suppose.
Okay. As you go through the crossroads,
Yeah, Atlas is
and
like
you turn
going.
around the corner.
Alex
Why?
sees Alex.
No, he is
Alex-
going. He's going. He's just gonna walk. I'm assuming. Okay, here's a question: is it possible to be very close to Glenn? Essentially,
Yes.
can they walk to like shoulder to
There
shoulder?
are flower crowns and stuff like that.
The
Yeah.
spaces are 10. The spaces are 10 by 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you,
Okay.
are you-
Yeah. So
Yeah, you're not, yeah. That's fine. Yeah.
Atlas will walk with Glenn.
As you approach the guard room, I want Wick to make me a perception check, please. And
May I cast guidance on that?
no,
Damn it.
you have to learn to cast this in advance. Glenn, I need you to make me Constitution check at disadvantage, please.
Oh.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to reroll that. That's much better. Alright, it's perception?
It is perception.
Okay. 15.
I assume you already took your inspiration off there, Zone Zone?
I'm about to.
Because, yeah. Alright. And what did you roll there, Glenn?
8.
8. Okay, so all right. Wickham,
Yes.
you get to the cross there, and you notice two things are a little off. The door to the crypt is open.
Oh fuck! I thought we asked if it was closed.
You had no ability to check the door to the crypt from where you were.
Mm-hmm.
The door to the crypt is open, and you
Okay.
can see at the top of the crypt there's a statue that you don't remember being there before, of a hooded man wearing long robes, a smirk on his face, and two horns sticking out of the robe, the hood robe, curved almost exactly like yours and Arden's are. And if that weren't enough, you recognize that scowl. That's a statue of your granddad. How did that get in there?
Wait.
In his hand,
oh, sorry.
he is holding on to a warhammer with a tight grip. You don't recognize that warhammer. Glenn, as you approach it, you feel black waves very similar to the ones that you felt from Arden's crown. And it terrifies you so deeply, you lose your Pass Without a Trace spell. You can hear words start to hit your head, and then suddenly, poof, it goes silent. As something snuffs it out. Your hand just reflexively reaches for your sickle. And you feel the land has protected you from something very dire indeed.
That must have been a really close roll.
So my question was, to clarify, you said at the top of the crypt, so we already made it all the way around, and we're
Yeah, and so you're at the T-junction there, and then looking straight up, right at the top there in that corner. If you would like, I can actually make it clearer on the map.
I also have a question.
You can ask all the questions you like. You're never gonna like the answers, though.
Is there one of those daggers or spears through grandfather's chest or any other body part?
No.
I'm gonna hold up my hand and just have everybody kind of stop.
Glenn's clearly looking a little shaken and white-faced. She like nods at like something's wrong, team.
Oh, you guys made it in the crypt.
Well, they're actually in the
it's
T-junction
so he's
there.
yeah. So he saw that the door was open as we got into that junction, and we turned to go in, like we're turning that way because Wick is in front, and literally through the open doorway can see the statue.
Yeah, I see it now.
Yeah, that's what
I thought it was the other
I couldn't
T-junction.
figure it
I thought it was the T-junction.
Exactly. I thought it was the other T-junction, and I was like, wait, how are we able to see the top of the crypt?
I'm gonna have the
'cause
Storm
the
of
doors were
Glory
open,
out.
Yeah.
Damn it! And man, this is why I don't like splitting the party.
No. Oh no.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have it activated. I just have it in my hand by my side.
I know. That's not what I'm rolling about. It's fine.
Liar.
No, it isn't. It's a
fine.
D20. It's a 20.
It's a nat 20.
Oh,
Miss
it's
Liar.
fine. It's it's absolutely
Not.
fine.
Man, I miss Wickham. He was so cool.
You're gonna say that, and this is gonna be the end of him. And he will have gone out very sad.
That's not what that roll was for.
Emotional damage.
It's fine.
Oh, August.
Okay.
The last thing he would have said would have been "fuck you."
Oh no.
What are you doing, Wick?
Just looking and waiting to see if that statue moves. I'm just kind of.
Everybody who is in the crypt party, make me a perception check, please.
I don't like it.
I can't
Maybe
ever.
I should have gone.
I can't use the friendship dice again.
No. Until they
But-
make that.
19.
You said perception?
Yep.
Yeah, I hear it. I know what you're doing. I hear it.
Yeah, you hear it. You definitely hear it. Oh, you definitely hear it.
I hear white noise. Is that supposed to be a snake?
What did you roll in your perception check, Pierce?
Oh, 17 plus 4. I don't math.
Is the hood? Is there something moving in the hood of that statue?
I am going to turn around and tell everybody to wait. Would I know what that is?
You wouldn't necessarily know what that is, no.
Okay.
But out of game, you know what that is.
Yeah, out of
But
game, I know what that
in
is.
character, oh yeah, yeah.
So there's something under the hood that what? Is it moving?
It's moving. Yeah. Yep.
Can
What are you doing, Wick?
Mm.
You were saying something. I would love to hear it.
Sorry. Shut up, you're distracting me.
So Atlas perceived that sound, right?
Yes. Yes.
And he sees them moving.
Can
Yes.
Glenn tell if that's like an animal sound? Like, can she tell with her nature
Oh,
tingle?
it's a snake or many snakes.
I also
Oh,
did
okay,
that.
that's
I got
fine.
I got a 19 as well. We're
Yeah.
probably seeing that.
Gross.
Yep.
And I don't know what it is. I just know that it's not good.
Yeah. You know it's probably snakes, but you also see the hood kind of moving a little bit.
Even though it's just a statue.
Even though it's just a statue.
I don't know if this is a bad idea, and I hope it's not. But Glenn is going to like park herself against a wall in the corner, like maybe so she feels a little bit protected, and send Cheezers on out to start to go and chirp at the others to let them know something is wrong. I know he can't talk to them, but he can at the very least
Thank you,
chitter
sis.
aggressively.
All right,
Yeah.
so you send Cheezers out. Awesome. That'll take some time.
I know.
You know what?
But
You can't move.
I would
So-
love to hear what Wick is doing, and I've asked for Wick.
I was
And
about
and
to
you
say.
keep interrupting. I know they've interrupted you. I need to know what Wick is doing.
'Kay.
So I'm putting my foot down as a DM. Please let Sona say what Wick is doing. Please.
Cuts
I
the air
wanted-
from
I want to do something, but I'm worried that it's metagamey. Because I know
No,
what that
but do it.
is. I know what that is, but
Yep.
Wickham doesn't. And what I would do is hold the shield up in front of my face and just keep walking and just stare at the feet. But I don't know if Wickham
Cool.
would know to do that.
I mean, he wears a
I want you
toga.
Oh.
I want you, Sona,
Mm-hmm.
please roll me an intelligence check.
Oh god. Oh no, not the dump stat.
The dump stats. You give me anything. Give me that. Tagging it. Okay, 17!
Here's the thing about Wick, and I really want to point this out. This has been mentioned many times before, okay? And it has come up multiple times, and I want to give this to Wick. Wick has paid attention during history classes that involve cool shit that he might have to fight in Bludgeon Ball. He has made this sort of roll before against all odds, so it is of no surprise that Wick actually goes, wait, I remember a legend about a creature with snakes in their hair that can turn people to stone just by catching their eyes. And so you put your shield up and you look at the feet and you walk in, and the statue suddenly raises his fingers up, snaps it, and where the door to the crypt was shuts tight and is replaced with a stone wall.
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's
Oh.
nice, it's nice knowing you.
Inside?
Everyone roll initiative.
I'm gonna use you because you were nice to me. Thank you very much.
You
Oh my God!
you really
Alone
emphasize
inside that
emphasis.
room?
What was that?
Even those that aren't present, and I'll get into it.
Okay. Is the mouse coming to get us?
Sona?
Okay, we're
I
gonna
can't use
use
that
this
die
dice.
anymore. It didn't roll.
Did it hit a
Ah.
glass?
It fell into my glass. My full glass.
Drink for initiative.
No, I don't have a napkin or anything.
What is the liquid
it's
inside the cup?
It's in drink jail.
Well, this was the good die.
Oh.
What's the drink, though?
You're forced to use the
Tea.
friendship dice.
I will not. I'll suffer.
I know, I'm not either.
Oh
I
shit.
just suffered too.
Hold on, I do actually have to wipe my hand off because it's very disgusting and it is sugar.
What's the drink? Because if you can see through it, you can still call that number.
No, I don't play that way.
Because I can't ask Sona. Pierce, should I use the pre-September or gold green?
Pre-September.
Okay.
Alright, it's down to pink and blue because friendship die is getting taken out of the bag.
I did too. I don't like it.
I kind of want to get more tea, so could I be right back? And then you guys can continue, like, as you're...
Sure you can.
It'll take
Did
me,
you
like, a
put
minute.
your initiative in there? You did? Good. Okay, perfect. Okay,
I never rolled initiative.
thank you.
Hold on, let me roll initiative
Oh,
first.
do that before you go, because
Okay.
there's a lot of shit going down right now.
Yeah, I know. Gotta find where my initiative bonus is.
Give me a second to catch up on notes.
I deserve this. I deserve this. I'll be right back.
Okay. Cool. This is good. This is good.
House on fire.
This is good.
This is fine.
This is Ooh. This is
I'm out
going to
of the
require a
dice
lot
for
of
rolling
organization,
well.
so yeah, just give me a moment. I'm just right now getting all this set up.
Atlas always trying to one-up me.
This is the time when Alice does not want to one-up people.
And unfortunately, that amulet won't be good for until he spends an hour with it.
Atlas was gonna say, when he said this is more useful for you, he was gonna be like, if we get the time for that.
Yeah, but I mean, if you start putting it on now, I mean, or if you had put it on then, it won't be good for this battle, but maybe the next one if you live.
But you have to have a short rest.
Okay, I
Yeah,
am.
Oh, I thought it was an hour.
I'm
it's an
back.
hour.
I've washed the good die, so I now have 3 die again.
But it's an hour while not doing other activities.
Okay, but like either
No, he put it on.
use. Okay.
He took
Eventually
it
it'll
from
be
him.
used.
He
Yeah.
took it from him. He's wearing it. He just was like, well, I still have to attune to this thing, so
Yeah.
depends on what happens, whether or not it's useful right away.
Oh, before they
Okay.
Oh, because I said I don't know what else is in here. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So we're going to just set aside Wick's little problem for now. Sorry, Wick. We have other things going on. Let's start with Aricron. Aricron, you're sitting there talking with August.
boy, I hope they're
And then
doing okay.
Suddenly, August snaps back in pain.
August does.
August does.
Huh?
And you see behind August, coming from the shadows, a small woman with her fist plunged into August's back. Let me just... That was the 20 that was rolled, by the way.
Oh
Ooh.
no! I'm gonna be irate sooner than I thought.
I didn't want to spoil it for anybody, but you are having a bad day.
When is August not?
August,
She
no
finally
good.
got a night of sleep.
18 damage. It's 18 damage.
Oh my god, we have no healers!
No,
I'm a healer.
Oh wait, you are a healer. I love you.
but
Love
this
you
is
too.
this is not the worst thing that happens
Oh my
to
god.
August. You feel a black energy enter you from the force of that fist. The woman whispers into your ear, "There's a darkness inside you. Ogramok sees it. Ogramok calls it out." August, suddenly everything around you starts to turn redder and redder and smaller and smaller. Aricron, you watch as August starts to grow. You see hair start to form on her face. It seems her time of the month has come quite early for her, forced upon her. Forced
Him?
upon him.
Oh, I
Him.
was like,
Sorry, my
oh,
bad.
no.
Forced upon him by this terrible magic. Battle A. August final night. Objective.
God.
Help August.
This is Rhea in the elevator all over again.
We're going to start. Well, actually, no, that would be her first move. Atlas. I want you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
You're lucky I rode really bad initiative.
Yeah.
Mod
Where's
20.
it?
Good. You hear behind you a sudden yelp of pain as it turns into a blood-curdling roar. An unnatural roar, and one that you've all feared hearing. You thought it was coming in a couple days. What do you do?
Well, Atlas is blinking at a stone wall. Hears that, turns toward it, and then is going to tell Glenn, we need to get back.
Quick question for the DM, sir. How long would it take us to get back? Like, would
That's
that
a
be
great
several
question. You can
runs
ask
of-
that on your turn.
Sorry.
You could get back in a round. Atlas could. Yes.
That was what going to be my question is.
Yeah.
If we're not currently in the combat vicinity, is it possible for me to make it in one move, doing a movement?
You could do a double, like you can do a dash action, and you could get there.
Okay.
The blocks were 10 feet now. Just, I don't know if that would affect anything like that, but.
Well, I mean, Atlas steps. Atlas's range is sufficient.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure.
Because you guys are there in that crossroads there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, easily. You can get around the corner because Atlas and Glenn are not in the front.
I'm just used to blocks being 5, so I feel like.
Oh,
Atlas
you're right.
can
You're
get
right. You're
everybody's
right.
too.
We were at the back anyway.
Yeah. You'd be able to make it to the corner and then peer down and then see what's going on.
Okay. So Atlas is just gonna kind of be like, I'm going ahead, and is gonna use his turn to make that move to head back that way and see the problem. So he is how far now?
You would be at the corner there, looking down upon that crossroads where this is going on. You can also see that a woman has just punched August and is getting ready for more punching action. Where she'll go with that, you don't know.
The crossroads that has 2 dead ends at the bottom?
The crossroads, that's the M22 crossroads. That's where this is going down, where they were waiting.
Oh, so we all moved there.
Well, you moved there. Everyone else has moved up towards the crypt.
Including August? I mean,
No,
Aricron?
August
No.
and Aricron stayed behind. They stayed at the crossroads. You went with the group to the crypt, so you have to move back to reconnoiter
Right.
them.
Sorry.
When you reach that corner there, you can view down there and see it. Do you have a minor action?
I apologize. I thought that they were still over an M19. That's what
I
I
did
was
too,
confused
honestly.
about.
No.
Okay, so
You
they're
guys
at
had
the crossroads.
you guys had moved to M12 since then.
But like, okay, 10. Hold on. I realized the big map is not in Dice Jail, so that was my other issue. So it's
Well.
within what, 30 feet?
Well, 30 feet plus another 30 feet for disengage. Plus, you're not like right at the front. You're kind of in the middle, so that'll give you enough time. I'm saying you have enough movement to make it to that corner.
Oh,
there.
I know. I'm saying when I get
Yeah.
to that corner, I'm
Yeah.
within 30 feet of the 3 other people.
You're within 60 feet.
60 feet.
Not
Okay,
30.
that's what I wanted to figure out because
Yes.
I've used my movement action, correct?
Yeah, you've
So I can
used
still-
movement and a dash.
And a
That's
dash.
movement and a dash.
I don't know
Yes.
what that means. A dash is.
A dash is when you use your regular action to do movement. So you do movement
Oh,
plus your
okay.
regular. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Moving on.
Oh, go ahead.
Aricron.
I just saw August start to transform. And
Yep.
would I have noticed the little girl stabbing her?
The shorter woman, yes, you definitely see her, and she's looking at you with a "you're next" look on her face.
I will. So where are we? We're at this intersection right here, right under M18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What side of M18 am I on? The left or the right? Still close.
Wait, sorry, no, you guys are at the M12 division. There, you guys are not
M22.
M22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I will try to position myself on the side of the jail cells.
Okay.
And pull out my sword and shield and to the little girl, bring it on, bitch. And I will cast, use my divine, what is it? Divine. I just had this. I lost it. Channel Divinity. It's a bonus action. Peerless athlete, so I have advantage on strength and dex, strength, athletics, and dex acrobatics checks, and I'll run as far down the hallway towards the jail cells.
Okay, so you'll beat a hasty retreat then. Okay. Glenn, you're up.
So I am also going to sprint with Atlas. And
Mhm.
when I get within range of seeing them, can I tell if August is like actually turning and is going to be like attacking us? Or
Well, you can, when you get to the corner, you can definitely tell that August is now a big fucking werewolf.
okay, so he
His
actually is a werewolf. Sorry, I just wanted to verify
you can
on that.
see that he's dropped thesis on
Okay,
on the ground and his shield,
so
and
I'm
his
not
claws are coming out.
necessarily worried about
Make me
healing.
an insight check, please.
Sorry, insight?
Yes.
He dropped thesis. You said.
Yeah. He dropped thesis.
Thesis.
I can't see you. 16.
16. Roll 1d6. Okay.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
he's looking in your direction. You're not sure if he's looking at you or looking at Atlas, but he's looking there.
Do his
And
eyes
you
have
can start
murder
to
in
see his eyes
Always.
not only have murder in them, the murder in his eyes has murder in it.
All right, that's what I was worried about.
Yeah.
But I have a plan. And that, oh no, I don't have an action for that. Fuck.
You do not have an action for your plan, but you have a plan, and I'm very pleased to hear that you have a plan.
I have a plan too.
That I can do
All
as
right.
a minor action, can I?
Glad you guys have a plan because when I'm with you guys, we never have a plan.
Well, I was thinking I could run up and cast healing word, but then it's like if you're about to kill us, maybe we don't want you topped up.
Maybe.
No offense, friend.
All right. Well,
I
we're
would
gonna worry
appreciate you
about
guys
this.
trying to save me, but I do have the backup character. You guys do what you need.
Oh, actually,
gonna-
one more thing can I do?
We're gonna put, what is it, a minor action?
Yes. Well, it's words. Words are minor action, right?
You can do that. Yeah, sure.
Glenn is just gonna shout out, "Hold on, I'll try and hold August." So
Okay.
people know she has a plan.
Okay.
Can I answer back real quick?
No, because I need to move on. This is a big fucking battle. You guys are gonna have to keep to your turns. I'm just saying this right now because we have something else to deal with. Battle B,
Oh God.
the punishment of Wick.
That's why
Whiz.
Wick's not there.
Yeah. Battle A. That's
Oh
why
my
there was a battle
God.
A.
Plot development.
There has to be a battle B.
This is what you meant by ambitious.
The statue grins at Wickham.
Can't see it, but you have a shield.
I see that you've come to me. You have done so much to destroy our name. You've turned the family against me. And so I have lured you here so that you can be punished like the insolent whelp you are. I've been given gifts. You see, you've taught me something, boy. You've taught me that you can change your flesh to whatever you want and let your inner. I've embraced the gift of stone. And as oh, but it can hurt you. I want you to sit here with me and suffer while outside that door there, your brother kills your friends, and then we'll kill you. You've meddled enough. That's his action. He's literally just going to start shit talking you.
Cool. For my free action, I would like to continue to just look at his feet and go, hate to break it to you, but the only thing I destroy is pussy! And I'm gonna rage and light the fucking storm of Glorian men and just charge at him.
Rock on. Go for it.
And I'm gonna do it at reckless because I'm mad!
Be mad. Do it.
Okay, the attack 1 is a 13 plus fucking 13 plus 6, so 19 for the first hit.
19 for the first hit. Let's go. That is a hit.
Cool, and when that fucking when those blades light up, I want them to be pure fucking ice.
Pure ice. Roll me the damage, please, and thank you.
I fucking will. I'm gonna do the blue because it's pretty, but it's fire or ice. So we're gonna have that. So that's plus 10 for the first hit.
Okay.
And then for
Total?
the yeah, because it's 1d8 plus the 1d6 plus the 5.
Yep.
And then for my, can I do my bonus action now? Or not my,
I'm assuming.
yeah, like between
Well, you've
attacks.
raged.
Oh yeah, no, raging is that.
It's part of your rage. Like, your rage is that, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's already on there.
Yeah, I gotta, so Storm Aura is just always on?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't change Storm Aura to anything else, can I?
Oh, no.
Okay. So it half damage. Let's see if I can get a second attack it.
Where's this half damage idea coming from? That's a full 3 damage. That's good. Do your next attack, bud.
No, but like my fucking grandpa's still tiefling. And aren't tieflings like?
Are you sure?
Well, either way. I did cold because I assumed that he would have the heat resistance.
It's all good. No, that's smart. But that's okay. Wick will learn.
Wait, how
Wick
much
will learn.
damage did his first
You'll
attack
see. 10 damage plus an additional 3 from fire.
Right, I'm gonna roll a second one now. Ooh, that I think hits because before adding the 6, it's 18.
Yeah, that hits. That
Alright,
hits.
So I'm gonna grab you two again because. Oh, that's extra good. So 9 plus 14.
14. That's a lot of damage.
Yep.
All right. You activate your rage. The storm of glory in men. The wind howls through it, and you can see his smirk turn into a frown. Even our family heirloom has turned against me. 2 blows. And then you notice he's starting to burn from your fire as well. Whatever he's changed to, it's not a tiefling.
I stand by the thing that I said when I first started this. I don't have a comment for him.
Now,
The pussy destroyer was the best I got. Okay,
I've dropped it into quotes of note.
thank God.
that's all good. Battle C.
Oh my god, there's
The
a
evil
C?
inside.
Oh my god!
Objective: save yourself. August. As everything turns red, you can hear the voice of Aricron. Everything around you goes silent. And you retreat into yourself. Suddenly, you awaken in this empty, dead plain, surrounded by nothingness, alone and cold. Suddenly, you hear a roar behind you, and you see a werewolf start to approach, murder in its eyes. And it says, with what words it has, "This is who you really are, isn't it?" Deep down inside, they don't know, do they? They don't know what you've done. They don't know who you've hurt. Becoming an evil murderer is everything that you ever were. You'll kill your friends. You've done it before. Wick finally saw through your lies. But you can't run away forever. What do you do?
Oh God. Do I have thesis?
No, you do not. You have nothing on you, no armor, no weapons, nothing.
So, AC is lower?
She's just gonna have to figure that out.
Oh my God. Well, I mean, uh, does
But
it
at
look
least
like
like
it's gonna attack me?
Oh, yes.
Oh yes, okay. Well, then I'm going to hold my action to use inflict wounds if it approaches me and tries to attack me.
Okay. It will, of course, do that. So go ahead and make your spell attack roll.
Okay. Oh, it is touch instantaneous. What do I roll for it? Hang on a second. Hit DCs plus 3Ds. Nope. Do I is inflict wounds a D20 roll?
Yep,
Need to hit.
it's a spell touch attack.
Hang on a second. Okay, but it's plus 6. So uh 15.
That's a hit.
Hell yeah. Okay. And then it's plus 3d10. Hell yeah, I love spell. Alright, hang on a second. I gotta get 3d10s. Okay, come on. Come on. That was not a is that a 20? Oh, that's a d12. I'm dumb. Hang on a second. I'm nervous. Started sweating. Where's my d10s? Oh, these are d10s. I'm dumb. I was about to say 11. Okay. 11. Altogether.
11?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
God, I hope I don't take damage.
You reach forth and you call upon the dark powers that have done so well for you so far, and you plunge it into its chest, and you can see the body just burn away and instantly disintegrate.
His body?
And then
The werewolf?
Yep.
Oh.
And you see blood start dripping from your lips.
Oh, fuck.
And as you look forward, a dark form and then reform itself into the werewolf. This time, however, holding a sword and a shield with a grin. What? You think you could use my power against me? I'm you. How can you hit me with yourself? Battle A. Going back there. All right, let's start. We got some. Okay, what is Helen Ray gonna do? So the woman chases after Aricron. And while Aricron's running, she starts to do parkour shit against the wall and then leaps towards you and starts to go pop, pop, pop. Oh, it is definitely like some Kingdom Hearts bullshit.
B and I.
Let me see what the attack rolls are for here. Okay, that's actually pretty good.
Ooh.
That is hit 1. So, Aricron, you take 7 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution save for me, please.
Okay. 17.
17. Okay, so you successfully save. That's attack 1.
Attack 1 of many.
Attack 1! Okay.
I thought that was the attack 2 for a second. I was.
No. Another one.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna need
That's-
to not be as detailed with my action notes.
That is another 12 damage. Another one. Does a 16 hit?
Does not.
That one misses. You see that she's fast and determined to murder you. She's trying to hit your pressure points. She's fighting a style you're not really familiar with and not really comfortable with. You've never seen someone go after armored people with their bare hands like this. And you can see that dark energy has enveloped her hands with this strange exotic style. As she moves, you can hear the as the earth itself lends strength to her attacks. And you can see that, she's literally planting her feet in to get those blows in, which gives her a lot more strength and accuracy than you would expect for someone of her size.
Hit me with the Aurora.
Yeah, hitting you with the Auroras. Pop, pop. Hey, Atlas. You got a problem. What are you gonna do about it?
God damn. Okay. I think I'm just gonna that is a very good question. Atlas heard Glenn's I'm gonna try to take care of August. But August is in the way. And he's right in the crossroads, so it's not like he could try to attempt to make a circus route around. So he's just going to hold his action and prepare Hellish Rebuke.
Well, you don't prepare Hellish Rebuke; it's a reaction.
Oh, okay. Well then,
You don't have to.
He's gonna hold. He's not gonna approach an angry werewolf. He did that once already, and he learned his lesson.
Yeah.
So he's not gonna take any movements. He's just gonna hold there and only act if August attacks first.
Well, you need to have a ready action to do that, though.
What? Hold?
To have to do something like if you just hold like that, it means you give up your action entirely. What you need to do if you want to do something in response is you need to ready an action, and then you need to say like I'm readying a spell or I'm readying an attack or something like that. Yes, I'm being pedantic.
Yes, and I want to say something so bad, but I can't.
So I can't hold Hellish Rebuke. So
No, Hellish Rebuke is a reaction. You don't hold it. It doesn't
to-
use your action to do.
You get
It
hit
is-
for that to work.
right. So
It means you can then take that spell and use it as a reaction, but Hellish Rebuke is already a reaction. So you're not so you could do like cast magic missiles and leap through the air and do everything on your turn and still be able to
Right.
Hellish Rebuke. Hellish Rebuke does not take up your action.
right. That's what I'm saying. Atlas doesn't want to do anything.
Okay.
He does. I'm literally. He doesn't want to do anything. Then he's not holding anything. He's gonna pass his that turn.
Atlas, I want you to make me a diplomacy check, please.
Of what?
A diplomacy check.
I don't think we have those.
Yeah.
What's
That
a
is
diploma-
not on my list.
That's only a check a certain subclass can make.
Hang on 1 second before we get D&D skill.
I've never heard of
persuasion.
diploma.
Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
persuasion. I'm so used to that's a 4th edition thing and a 3rd edition thing. That's on me.
Persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion.
Oh, okay. Okay. God damn it. 12.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a check.
Okay.
Do I get to roll for Bad August, or does Drake roll for Bad August?
We'll be rolling the fuck for Bad August. Don't worry.
Damn, I was gonna go grab his old dice set because it doesn't hit.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. I appreciate your attempt to sabotage this for
Yeah.
the greater good.
Yeah, use the friendship dice.
No, the friendship dice is only when he and Wick are on better terms.
Yeah,
It's
it's like
special.
I don't.
Alright.
My
Okay.
friendship dice is out of the
Texas
box.
territory now.
Aricron.
Mine
Mhm.
is too. It's not in jail, but it's to the side.
It hurt.
Aricron. It's your go.
So I'm making my way downtown.
Yeah. Being chased down by somebody who's faster than you, you will not be able to outrun her.
I'm still trying to get to the jail cells, and I will definitely yell out to Atlas, one, to help me, and then two, get if he can get August to follow you down to the jail cells, we can try to lock him up. I still have the keys to the jail cell, and I mean we have an empty jail cell. And,
are you using a disengage to get off of punchy McStop you fists?
I'm gonna attack, but let's see if I can do that.
All right.
First of all, bonus action, I'll cast Thunder Smite on my sword and swing away.
Before you do that, remember that Thunderous Might is based on if you hit or not, so you do not need to use your bonus action until you actually roll a hit.
Okay. So I'll roll to hit first.
You get a spell
Mm.
in case you miss, which is a thing that could happen.
Yeah. Ooh. Nat 20. 25.
Ooh, first one of the night.
This is a time where you want to roll those.
Yeah, especially with Thunder Smite too.
Okay, so you're rolling Thunderous Smite. Are you also adding some Divine Smite onto that?
Yeah, sure. Hell yeah, I'll do that. Let me roll Divine Smite first.
Roll. But remember, you are doubling all of the dice that go into this.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
You're a paladin who crit.
Yeah. So
You're
4
something ridiculous now.
4d8s
Yep.
for Divine Smite. 20.
What?
Oh, man.
So 20 for just the Divine Smite. I need to actually roll for the sword damage too.
Yep.
Plus 20 plus 13.
Okay. And the
then
Thunderous Smite?
Thunder Smite. Another 14. And she makes a Strength 14 save, and she must succeed on a Strength saving throw, be pushed 10 feet away from you, and not prone.
Okay, how much damage total did you do?
20, 13 plus 14, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why did I do
33.
that?
33 plus
Wow.
14.
47.
47, yeah.
That can't be allowed.
47.
That's more than Glenn's entire hit HP.
That's some funky stuff that I like to play with.
Yeah, this is why paladins are very well respected.
Amen, brother.
Just
Hold
delete
on.
someone. Yeah.
Let me put
Because-
this
because-
damage number in the chat so everybody.
I want to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
And that D20 roll was her strength saving throw
Yeah.
that she nat 1'd on.
Yeah, she nat 1'd on that.
Cool.
So she's knocked on her ass like completely. Like
Oh hell yeah!
there is absolutely no controversy about that.
I need to see the
but
feed. I want the.
I'm so sad that gifts don't work in Dice Jail. We've got to get
Oh
this
my
to
God.
work.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
yeah,
That's why I put shocked cat gif the way I did.
So Aricron being chased down, she gives you this murderous look after she's punched you a couple times. And you pray to your gods. And you give one swing. And suddenly you feel the light of all the gods smiling upon you, as with one blow, you slice into her, and then feel light surge into her, knock her back onto her back. She rolls over a few times, clutches herself, hissing in pain. She punches down onto the ground, and you can hear this as you have given her nothing but anger and rancor. And she looks up at you, spits out some blood. It is motherfucking on, sir. As you retreat further back towards the cells.
And like I said, I would have yelled at Atlas to try and get August to try to follow him down the hallway, trying to lock him up. If he can grab that sword too. Dang it, August's sword that he dropped.
Thesis.
It's magical, right?
Mhm.
Glenn.
But Amber, it's magical, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Gonna need that. And I end my turn.
Hang on 1 second. Is he able to pick it up? As one thing. Hang on.
Well, that's a problem. That's for his turn.
Okay.
And that's we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Can't hear you.
Glenn, what you got?
Oh, there you go. Okay, good. I was scared I couldn't hear you for a second. I have a question before. Does hold person paralyze someone in the spot, or could we still push them?
Paralyzed people can be pushed. They are not turned into stone or anything.
Just making sure it's not like totally screwing us over.
That said, the definition of person requires them be a humanoid, and so that may or may not apply to a lycanthrope in their murder form.
So is that a hint that this might be a wasted spell?
I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying
Well, that
it's a risk you're going to have to take.
Fucking do it. No guts, no glory.
It's a waste of a spell slot if it does.
I
Yeah,
know,
but
right?
fuck it. It's not the first time we've wasted
The
shit.
barbarian.
It's not the first time we've wasted shit.
Let me just look and see if there's anything else that could potentially. I don't know if I have a better option that's at
This
least
kitten, I
not
swear.
going to enter with violence. Entering the game with violence seems like a bad idea. It is a werewolf. All right, I guess I'm going to roll the dice and cast Hold on August. And if Drake doesn't let it happen, I'm going to be mad.
I have some news for you. Lycanthropes are, in
Yeah?
fact, humanoids.
Oh, you scared me.
What's your DC?
She's not gonna make you coffee now.
15.
Yeah. August lunges forward, and you just put your hand up, and you will the power of the land to hold him, and you can see the earth. Some vines kind of shoot up and then wrap around him.
Yeah.
And hold him in place. You're not sure how long it will last.
All right, so as that worked, she is going to say, quick, push him into the cell, lock him in. I don't know how long I can hold him.
Okay. Glencora,
Yeah?
make a persuasion check, please.
Persuasion. May I ask what this is for, just for curiosity? Or is it a secret?
You can ask. I won't tell you, but you can ask.
All right, it's worth a shot. 12.
12. Okay. Okay.
You keep your secrets then.
And as for bad August, let's check to see if the hold person holds.
Holds.
Tee-hee. On the bright side, for those that want Wick to stay the fuck put, Wick's wisdom also changes August's wisdom changes considerably.
I was wondering why
I
you were
don't know.
saying
like
Wick.
this. So, yeah, sorry about that. I'm. It's been a day.
It's okay.
Well,
It's
August's wisdom was already 0, so I don't know how much better he can get.
Well, it can't do much worse than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How wise can a werewolf be? Well, it's not exactly Mr.
They don't
Wisdom.
exactly use their brains, as we saw from
Yeah.
the ones before.
Well, that's Bad August's turn, right there. That's it. And now we go to Battle B. You insolent little whelp! Your grandpa is going to return the favor.
Grandfather.
As one
Grandpa was
does.
cool.
Grandpapa.
Grandpapa I adore. Grandfather can fuck himself.
His name is Bone Daddy.
No, different. His
That is a different grandpapa.
All right. So, oh yeah, that's reckless. That's right.
Yep,
You
I did
get
reckless. I did.
Okay, so he doesn't crit.
I don't think he hits.
Is your AC less than is your AC greater than 21?
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So it confuses me because when it does the bracketed thing, that's what I look at, and I don't look at the rest of it.
Yeah.
All of us have done that before. To be fair.
Yes.
All right, so he hits you with, and I don't want to say that it's pleasant.
Obviously.
So 1d8 plus 3. So the first hit does 8 damage, but then is accompanied by a thunderous clang as you feel the power of stone itself dig itself in. So the 8's going to be reduced in half because of your resistance. So 5. So
Okay.
sorry, 4. But you do take the 2. So that's a total of 6 damage. And he's going to do it again because he's a dick. And he's going to roll because he's a dick. So that's 4 more damage of that after your resistance. Plus 3 thunder damage. So that is a total from that of 6 plus 7 is 13 damage. And then he pulls back his hood, and you can see a wreath of snakes twirling around his head. And one of them strikes at you because, you know what? Why not? Let's be a total dick. Let's be a complete ass. That'll hit.
Yeah.
Would you like some good news? The good news is, when I type it like that, nothing happens.
Yeah. I was gonna say.
So 5 more damage after your resistance. But 23 point damage.
So how much did I take?
What damage?
Poison.
Poison.
Poison. Okay.
Yeah.
Poison.
So 13 plus 5 plus 23?
Yep. So he starts pounding on you, and then his snakes leap forward. And he just... as he does so, he says, "You do understand. This is for your own good. You're just fortunate your cousin was there to take the crown. It would have solved us all this problem." Your go.
1 second, I'm doing math to see how many hit points I have left. I just
Probably
took
not a lot.
41 hit points, so I'm at 26.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So, really starting to get upset that Wick isn't the one Wait. I don't remember. Hold on.
Checking some things real quick. Yeah, I can only really do the one thing.
Yeah, but it is a good trick.
This is my stone, you guys, either way. I'm gonna do the first attack.
I will not let this be the end.
I'm gonna do the first attack. Reckless, because
Do it.
scared otherwise.
Do it.
It's gonna fuck
Do
me a
it.
bit.
Do it.
That's, plus 22 to hit.
22 to hit is a hit.
And we've got 18 for the first attack.
For the first damage?
Yeah, for the first damage. Not including, obviously, the fire damage. And I am gonna have that be fire damage this time, not cold.
Okay.
And before I make my second attack,
Got it.
I want to say something.
Yeah. You can certainly say anything you like.
It took me a long fucking time to come to terms with what you did, who you were as a person. But I forgive you. Because even though I hate you, I still love you. So if you want to kill me, you're killing me, not my friends. I'm gonna roll my second attack.
Yep.
And that is a... That might not hit. 16. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You got really quiet. I was like, does it hit? I don't know. That's 10 points. Don't have anything else that I can do other than just kind of... Yeah, can't really do anything else, but if this is how Wickham goes, it's how Wickham goes.
Wait.
Ooh.
And he did straight up say, like, he's at peace now.
Battle C.
God.
So, something's changed. As the werewolf within lunges towards you, you wince in pain for a second and then look. And you see the back of an old man sitting in a wheelchair, putting his hands forward. No. We need to talk. We have to talk about the safety of these people. And then he looks back and he gives you the same saucy wink that you remember from when you dived in to save those children. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, you see a bunch of butterflies fly past you and then streak forth as silvery motes of light, slamming into the evil within. And you turn around and you see an image of Atlas, dressed in his finest regalia, his wand in hand. As well, as you turn back to the werewolf, he pushes past Alcazar, and he leaps forth again to try to slash at you. And then, just before it hits you, you see the hand stops as another hand touches it. And you look and you see your elven friend Glencora gently touching that evil, savage thing. No, you'll not be hitting him this day. And you can see vines start to shoot up the hand, go all over him, and then explode once more. Another werewolf forms in the distance and looks and walks towards you. Do you really think that they can protect you? They don't know what you did. They don't know how evil you really are, August. I do. I've seen what you've done. And I've seen what you want to do.
I don't want this. I never wanted any of this.
Liar.
No. I might have allowed them to ruin my life, all because I couldn't fight back. But I've never been able to fight for myself, but I'm done with that. I made mistakes, but I never intentionally wanted to hurt anyone.
Roll me an attack roll, please.
Okay. Oh, it's only a 4.
Okay.
I put my whole heart into that.
If I have my
You did.
inspiration, I'd give it to you, but I don't.
I have inspiration!
You may use it.
Yay! Sona, which dice? Oh god.
Friendship die.
Pre-September.
Just friendship die.
Okay.
This is Wickham would not want that to be how August goes.
Am I adding anything to it, or is it just a straight
It's
D20?
just do a normal strength attack roll. It's fine.
It's a 13.
Like your normal attack roll. Yeah, 13 is good. It recoils back. Do you think you can overcome your inner loathing, your self-hatred with such words? You're not going to convince me because you yourself are not even convinced. To battle A. Okay. Halidray kips up as Monk do, and you, Atlas, have said that you've asked for Atlas to help you. Well, that's fine and dandy. As she turns and she runs towards and starts doing monk parkour shit, flipping over the walls, over Bad August, and makes to do a punch towards Atlas. Before we do that, though, we do need to roll one thing. Oh, that's bad. That's bad. I'm sorry, Atlas. But I'm also not sorry. What does she roll to murder people? Does a 14 hit you, Atlas?
The amulet obviously didn't attune to me yet, right?
The one of increasing your constitution?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna raise your AC though.
I know. Okay, I was just double checking. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Make me a constitution save, please. Also take 5 damage.
4.
She just nails you in the solar plexus. Boom! You are, in fact, stunned until the end of her next turn. She then continues on and goes towards Glencora. I assume that hits.
Ah! Oh, we're gonna lose August, aren't we?
You wanted.
And as she goes towards you, her leg sweeps out towards your shin, and oof! You have never felt such pain as the Charlie horse her kick just gave you. And she's got another one where that's coming, but that one misses. She makes another. You stumble back just in time for her fist to miss your face.
Do I have to do anything to save my concentration?
For what specifically? You've already lost concentration on Pass Without Trace. Oh, on whole
The whole
person.
person.
You're right.
I shouldn't have reminded you. I regret everything.
Right. You do need to make a Constitution save. You need to make that with difficulty. Roll your dice on your con save.
I'm like the kid that says to the teacher, "Didn't we have homework?"
What did you?
That one.
No.
Do you have inspiration?
No!
Yeah. Do you have inspiration?
Nope.
God damn it.
That's just for concentration, though, right?
Yeah, but now August is gonna be on the loose.
Oh, that's
on the loose.
Oh no, that's not good. Are you guys out of inspiration already? Oh, that's.
I couldn't
not.
hold him long.
But...
Oh. Okay. That's the end of that whole person.
Did Atlas want to do Hellish Rebuke, or is he stunned, or he can't do that?
He's stunned, so he
Okay.
cannot.
All right.
But
Oh,
Atlas is still helping.
Yeah.
It was a good 21 games, you guys.
Well, Atlas is stunned. Nice talking to you. Aricron. Sounds like they're not following you yet.
Am I
You're also
still
in a lot
in
of pain?
Yeah. 23 hit points from me, by the way.
Yeah.
Am I still in range where I can see them? Or
yeah, you can see that the monk has disengaged off you and has gone around the corner, and you now hear squeals of pain. And unlike before, that's not Atlas acting.
If the monk got used disengage, I still would have hit him because I have Sentinel.
No, you knocked him back. You knocked her back. She's not on.
Oh, okay. Okay. You said disengage, so that's what I was.
Yeah, sorry. No,
she.
I'm
really looking for an opportunity to use that Sentinel ability.
I know. It's hard because you can't really see what's going on the other side there, though, from your vantage point.
I mean, I guess I'll move up.
You can move up. You can ready an action.
If I move up, will I be able to see her, or is she on the other side of?
If you move up, you can peer around the corner and you can see that she's moved past the werewolf, and you can see her just in time as she decks. Yeah, you'd be able to see as you go around the corner. She decks Atlas. He's just like winded, like his solar plexus. He's just like coughing, and then turns to Glenn, kicks her in the shin, and you see her just lose all her power, and then Vines were wrapped around August and then dissipate entirely.
How's the monk chick looking, by the way?
Violent. She looks injured, but she looks angry.
Okay.
It's like you've kicked a nest of hornets.
If I take a shot at her, would I be? Is she like on cover or anything like that?
You would have to get past Bad August to do that.
Mm-hmm.
God.
I think I'm going to target Bad August then and cast Command to try to get him closer to the jail cell.
All right, what's your command?
I'm sorry, but come like a dog. Come, boy.
Stop.
Okay.
Vitani is not here.
He doesn't even understand that reference, Drake.
I don't.
I
feel like I would be.
Anytime Vitani makes an inappropriate innuendo joke, Drake plays that music now.
Mm.
Did you say you're at 23 hit points?
Yeah, I am.
Where
I
was I?
I was more making the "come here, boy, come here, come on" kind of. I was making that reference, but I am a Christian lad that goes to church. I'm
Can't
a cleric
relate.
too, so.
Can't relate.
No, I
Say what?
understand that is what you were doing.
Yeah.
But also, I have to say that I couldn't not do it. People would be disappointed.
Yeah, you're good.
So I gotta roll a saving throw, don't I? Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wisdom 14.
I didn't tag her. Oh well.
TM.
Yeah. You command command Bad August to come, and Bad August turns and is more than willing to obey. He's more than willing to obey you. So he, because it's his turn now.
The approach command is the target moves towards you by the shortest, most direct route, ending its turn if it moves more than 5 feet from you. So.
Yeah, no, like that. He was gonna do that anyways. Yeah, that's okay. He's gonna come at you, bro. He's gonna come at you, and he's gonna greet you with the slashy slashes, as one does. Let's start with a bite because everyone loves the bite.
You just want a TPK. You're just tired of our characters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit.
No.
All right. Now a slishy slashy, which is less
God.
threatening.
Yeah, you guys don't get bit.
Yeah, that's a thing. Make me a persuasion check, Aricron. You're good at this.
Yep. 16.
Nice. Okay. Good. Good.
Feels like this persuasion roll has a different outcome for every roll.
No.
Okay.
It's all part of the plan. There is a reason for it.
I have my theory. I thought I dropped some dice.
Oh, Wick, you're having a bad day, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm probably dead.
Well, I want you to make me a persuasion check, please.
Hey. Guys, I need your help.
Believe in you.
What do
I'm
you
sending you energy.
What do you think?
Sending you energy via Spear Bomb.
Should I use friendship dice? Should I use pink, blue fire, or teal?
I
Blue
feel like,
fire.
yeah, blue fire seems the
Blue
Wick.
fire?
Yep.
The Wick way.
Oh God, please. DM, please.
Okay, so what am I adding it? It's persuasion?
Yes.
Okay. My persuasion is 0.
Uh-oh.
I rolled
Easy
a,
math.
I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Okay.
The Wick way.
He scowls at you, glaring. He then spits on the ground. This is why you are so insufferable, Wickham. You're too damn nice and sincere. I will give you a warning. Stay the fuck out of our endeavors. Next time, I will not be looking to punish you. And I would not wish to sully my family name by being forced to kill someone who happens to share it, even you. Walk away and never fucking return. And with that, he falls back. And as he hits the ground, he doesn't hit it. He falls into it as if it were liquid and disappears. And with that, the wall behind you goes away. Battle B has been successful.
I want a happy cry right now.
I'm so relieved.
Do I still have
Wickham.
I mean,
Yeah, do I still
I
have an
don't.
action?
it's not over. It's not over, but God.
Yeah,
What was your,
exactly.
what was your initiative, Wickham? It was
3.
3.
3. Okay. You have. You will be able to join Battle A if you want.
Okay, do I not get my turn from now, or...
You have your turn. Yeah, your turn has not happened yet. So you are now in Battle A. We go back to Battle A. Wickham,
Don't you have a health
what do you do?
potion?
Hold on. First thing that I do is, do I see all of the prisoners outside of the door?
Do I
You
get
do.
a
They are, when you see them, they're not even paying attention to what's going on with you. They are turned towards another direction and they are terrified and like slinking back.
Did Glenn get skipped?
Glenn did get skipped, yes.
Do you
Because I
want to?
think you went from Aricron
do you
to.
wanna-
Bad August.
Do you
He
want to
did
go?
get skipped. What would you like to do, Glenn?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll let
I
Glenn
can
go.
wait until Wick does his thing. Like, I don't want to
No, you gotta go
okay.
now.
with you, Jojo.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm torn because I don't know if this is going to cause so much more chaos.
It's the chaos.
Do what's in your heart.
Well, I think it's mostly the DM that will suffer.
Oh,
I don't know
Chaos.
what you're talking about.
vote
Listen
chaos.
to your heart.
Listen,
Okay. Well,
we're an inch from a TPK. Go as hard as you want to go, BB.
I mean, I'm
Glenn
not an itch.
is going to reach out her hands and reach into power that I don't think anyone has actually seen her really get at yet. And she is going to cast Conjure Animals and conjure.
Ooh.
Rabbit squirrels, rabbit
This is-
squirrels.
This is actually likely going to be whatever the fuck I want, if
I
I'm
know.
not mistaken.
Say,
Yeah, the DM
Okay,
gets to
so
choose.
here
So
are
he
your
can totally
options.
fuck us.
no. Draco.
Here's your
So
options.
I
Here's
get
your options.
okay.
Yeah, you can choose 1 beast of challenge rating 2, 2 of 1, 4 of a half, or 8 of a quarter. Choose wisely.
Oh, I know it's such a hard choice, right? I've been like back and forth between 2 and 4.
Your number.
What is it you want to do? And, just tell me
Roll it.
what it is you want
Roll
to
a
do.
d6 on a 1, 3, or 5. You go 2, and then on any other you go 4.
I would suggest, though, before you decide, figure out what you want them for. What is the purpose you're casting them for? Because there will be times where less is more, and there are times where more is more. So figure that out and then decide.
I am hoping that now August is with Aricron, that Aricron will be able to somehow finagle him into the cage, or something's
Okay.
gonna happen there because the monk is really fucking everything up. So I want to I'm thinking 4 beasts of half because then I can just swarm her, and then maybe she can't, she'll be distracted by all of them. Does that make sense?
What
All
type
right.
of beast, though?
Sorry?
She doesn't get to pick.
No, that's the problem. I get 4 beasts
Yeah.
of half rating or lower, challenge rating half or lower,
Yep.
or 2 beasts of 1 or lower, because that's what I think of between 2 and 4. And I will
There's
get
some
no
great
thanks, will
options.
I?
Yeah, but there's great options in all of that, though, so it's not like you lose. And I'm not going to use your spell to fuck you. That's not.
I'd be
Cool.
real sad.
I summon
I
4
will-
rabbits. Yeah.
I will do it to do storytelling shit, but I'm not going to do it specifically to fuck you. I will.
Okay.
So choose wisely, because I know what I want to summon based on what you say, but you got to make the decision.
God. Okay. I'm gonna roll a dice between the 2. I'm gonna roll 4 beasts of challenge half or lower.
I love that. That was the choice I was hoping you would make.
Yay!
Woo woo woo!
Lost on my dice. And I do apologize for making you put 4 more people in the battle.
Oh, that's okay. They rolled a terrible initiative, but still good, if that makes sense.
Okay. It just seemed
Are
like you
you
didn't
ready?
have enough you were doing.
No, that's fine. You're gonna like this.
Yeah.
So you're in a panic. You have never seen anyone fight like this. They are fighting with a ferocity and strength that is above and beyond what you've encountered so far. You see her hit Atlas, and Atlas is not moving. He's coughing, and you are so concerned. And in your concern for Atlas, you can only think of one thing. What would Atlas do? Giant fucking wasps.
Would.
I hate you.
I don't even know
Tell me
what
I'm
So
wrong.
happy.
I need to see
Guess
what
whose turn
giant
it
wasps
is?
are all about.
Yeah, guess
Is
what?
it-
Guess whose turn it is?
Well,
Giant
what's-
fucking
Oh,
wasps.
good. Okay.
So I get 4 turns, correct?
You
Or
get
they
to
move
order
as
them. You get to order them. They work on the same turn, but I decide how they execute those orders.
But I can't, for instance, have 3 go to one person and 1 go to another.
You can, but
Okay, does
it's but you don't get a lot of fine control because they're fairy creatures. They do whatever the fuck they want, but you can
right. Okay, that
guide
makes
them.
sense. All right. Well, in that case, I I'm going to look around me and kind of smile, pleased with whatever magical creature seemed to come to me in my moment of need. And I'm just going to point to the dwarf lady. And they're all just going to fly at her and go for a sting.
All right. It is time for wasps to do asshole wasp things.
No one likes
Oh.
wasps.
So
I said
normal
that
wasp.
last story.
Woof.
That may be a hit. And by maybe, I mean that is definitely a hit. I hate wasps too. That's why I'm willing to use them. So
you roll for the
wonderfully.
wasps?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to roll for the rest of the wasps, that's fine.
No, I didn't know how exactly it worked. I wasn't 100% confident.
I will actually, you know what? I will let you roll for the wasps because that's more fun.
What if I do worse? Then I can't blame you.
But yeah, but I have to roll a Constitution save for her
Okay.
because she's about that life now.
Sorry for anyone that heard me like snort giggling.
All right, roll me another attack. It's going to be 1d20 plus 4, please.
There we go. 22.
Yeah, that's a hit. Can you roll
Yay!
6 plus 2, please?
8.
Ah! And
Yay.
she fails her poison save.
Yay!
So that's 64 total damage. Would you like to know how much damage the poison does?
Yeah,
Can you roll 3d6, please?
I can. $14.
Okay. Glenn,
Yay!
how would you like to do this?
Yay!
Woo, 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 woo.
Please don't be descriptive.
What's the size of a giant wasp?
Pardon?
Rick can just
What's
show
the
its
size
BB.
of a giant wasp?
They are the size of people.
Okay. I was just wondering, like, are they mouth-sized? Just thinking options, you know.
Oh my god.
They're the size
I hate that.
people.
Okay, that's much more alarming than I originally anticipated, and I apologize to anyone that wasn't expecting this, because I wasn't.
Love it.
Also, Matt, if it does get to be too much, you can throw up one of the cards.
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm just.
I wasn't aware they were this terrifying.
Druid's gonna druid.
I apologize. So, did all of the wasps do 8 damage?
No, there's still 2 wasps left.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to describe this for you?
No, I was just giving everyone a chance. So they are going to close in on her, and they are going to inject their poison one in each of her hands, because that is something she likes.
Oh, and they start swelling, and then she starts asphyxiating. It is a gruesome, horrible death. She's paralyzed, and she falls to the ground, and she's not dead yet. You can see the terror in her eyes as the muscle relaxant completely takes away her ability and agency to move. And you watch, and you know she's going to be there for a long time, but death is inevitable.
Gnarly.
So I have
Yeah.
2 more.
Yeah.
Could I perchance use them to not attack?
Yeah, you could call them off, or you could just have them keep stinging her. I mean, it's entirely up to you.
Well, that seems aggressive. I'm not Atlas.
God, like he's over there coughing. He can't even defend himself, but he's like, "What would Atlas do? You bring out wasps. You're not going to sting anything." Inside, he's screaming. Just like, no.
You're only gonna have to sting. No, you can have them in a defensive sort of position.
Could
They-
they? Because is August still under Aricron's command?
The next round.
Under his command, you mean like trying to kill him?
Because I'm wondering, like, could they, or is this too much, like, buzz around August and, like, try to get his attention and lead him into said?
You could use them to try to distract, yeah. Though that'll take some time.
Oh, well, I'll. What kind of time? Hang on, I should know what I'm
That'll-
getting into.
Well, you could just you could point them to distract, and then that's entirely out of your hands. Is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll do that.
Okay.
But I don't
So-
want them to, like, kill August. Like, they're not going
Yeah.
for stings, just distract.
Non-lethal.
Yeah.
Non-lethal, just distract.
the word
Okay,
for it.
so you send them, and they go and they start ominously wasping towards the werewolf. I guess it's time for us to take a nice little trip down to
It's the Wickham's turn.
Wickham. Yeah, Wickham. What you doing, Wickham?
Didn't Wick have his turn, and then
No, they got
I
in
thought
early.
We realized
Uh,
Glenn. So
So, you know the terror that your prisoners were seeing, that's just been amplified considerably. You hear the sound of buzzing and screams that are cut off by choking.
Can I ask
It doesn't
a
sound.
question?
You can ask a question.
Is Ardent still invisible?
Yes.
Okay, he is. I didn't know if that spell would have dropped with August being like out of his mind.
how do you,
It's
how do you
actually
know? He
kind
could
of-
just not be there.
It's actually kind of funny you should mention that. Nothing has actually happened to August to cause August to drop concentration.
Sure. Okay. So I hear all that. My first thought is friends are in trouble. Of course they are. I'm going to point up the steps and then just shout, "Fucking move!" And then go down the steps and pop. Can I take a healing potion while I'm running?
Yeah, you can use. It's an action, of course.
Okay.
You can.
I would like to take the healing potion while I'm running because I don't think I'm going to get to them in time, so I might as well use my action. Take the healing potion.
This is a smart use of your action. As you get around the corner, you see what they're terrified with. You see a couple wasps stinging some short monk woman to what you assume is a painful death. And Glencora seems to be ordering them around. As you get around the corner past them, you see a werewolf in the torn tatters of what was once August's tunics, lunging down on Aricron.
Cool.
And as you get around the corner, the werewolf suddenly turns and looks straight towards you.
That's fine.
And now we go inside August.
Before we do that, healing potion's 1d4, right?
No, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Oh, you got the special one, right?
It
No,
just says I have one.
Atlas has a special one.
Yeah, I just have a regular healing potion.
Yeah, that was what I made a upset noise earlier.
So it's still the 2d4?
Yeah, it's
2d4 plus 2.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
What was
All
it
right.
6.
That's
altogether?
better
Cool.
than 0. And as you get around the corner, because you haven't, have you taken damage since your last round? No. At that point, your rage will fade.
That's fine. I didn't. There's no way to like inflict your own kind of wound to make the rage
No.
last. Yeah, so nothing would have happened anyway.
Yeah. Yep.
You bring a prisoner with you and attack them to keep the rage going.
Bang rats. All right.
We could make that kind of person.
As you wrap yourself into your, as you see your a couple friends come by to help you, you look again, and the evil spirit lunges towards you with a sword in hand and makes to stab you. And just before it hits, you see a silver-haired man leap into the way, knock it back with his sword, and then turn to you and put his hands upon you and heal you of that previous damage that was self-inflicted there. As you see, Aricron has joined.
Oh. So the 18 comes back?
The 11.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, the 11, not the
Oh, I
physical
didn't even
wounds.
catch the 11. I didn't. Okay. Well, I didn't even
Yeah.
put that on there, so that's fine.
That's fine. I've been tracking that.
Okay.
Me too.
I didn't hear that. I think I was
and-
too in my head.
You hear a buzzing sound around you. Everything's getting very confusing. And then the evil thing that's lounging forwards looks at you and just says, "It doesn't matter who helps you, because the one person you care about, you've pushed away." And then suddenly it shrinks down, and you see Wickham there, axe in hand, suddenly scream out and catch on fire. "You rejected me. You left me alone with them. You never really loved me. And now I hate you. What is the point of you living if we can't even be friends anymore?"
Man, I had a whole other speech prepared. Now I gotta come up with a different one.
And makes an axe swing towards you and misses entirely.
Good.
What do you do?
Specifically because Wickham would never say that.
August's body just kind of sinks. And he just kind of looks at this form, sad. I've been pushing him away for so long. I don't know what he knows. I thought he knew. But maybe he didn't. Maybe they were hurting him too. I don't know. I know that I don't have to convince myself that I'm not a killer or evil. I have this darkness inside of me because it's pain. I didn't kill Carson. I know that. I've caused pain towards others, Wick, other people that I helped the bones hurt. But I've been trying to forgive myself. I've been asking for forgiveness. It's gonna take so long to get over this pain. It might never go away. But I'm not gonna start backtracking now. And that's it.
And we're back to the top. No, Helen Ray's dead. I don't know what she's doing there. She's just
Get out of here.
get out of here. No
That's
one
what
cares
I was
about
really
you.
confused about. I was like,
No
wait,
one-
you said that
nobody
it's a slow death, and
Uh,
but she's still on the list.
Just gurgling on the floor.
Atlas, you come to your senses And you notice that you're not dead. No one's dead. Helen Ray's, paralyzed or possibly dead on the floor. There's giant fucking wasps everywhere, and they seem to be doing okay things. What are you gonna do?
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out.
Actually, before you do, make me a perception check, please.
Okay. Giving someone an item.
Depends on the item. Depends on the item.
Okay. Perception. 18.
18. Your eye catches something shiny on the ground. And as you look down, you see Thesis sitting there. And instead of a reflection of what's around you, you can see a completely different battle going on. You think you can make out you and Glenn and Aricron fighting against this shape-shifting werewolf-like thing that suddenly turned into Wick and has been punching at August while August is just sitting there taking it.
I did want to ask if when Aricron, I'm trying to remember, when Aricron was shouting at Atlas, that was before she punched him. So
Yeah.
Did he hear that?
Yeah, you heard it.
Okay.
But
all right. But things have changed since then. I just wanted to double check.
Yeah.
I see it. Is it close enough for me to pick up?
You would have to get past the werewolf to pick it up.
Okay. All right. So the werewolf is still between me and... Wait.
Yeah.
Where the werewolf is between me and Aricron. But
Yes.
nobody else. Everyone else is on Alice's side. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, 2 wasps around it, but that doesn't.
Yeah. The giant wasps. Well. We are... Okay. I think I'm just going to have Atlas approach Wick, seeing that he's worse for wear. And offer him the potion of greater healing. Just say, you look like you need it more than me.
You can use your action to actually administer it if you want.
Oh yeah, then he's going to administer it.
Open your mouth!
Wick is again not being given a choice in what somebody else does.
Are you rolling that or am I rolling that?
I guess I will.
Okay.
I definitely... Magic items. Wait. The greater healing wasn't listed, and I don't have it.
It's 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4?
Yep.
Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
No!
Wow.
No!
Now you play the music.
Play it for yourself, coward.
Go to timeout.
You're in timeout, DM.
oh my goodness. 4d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
4 times 4 is 16 plus 1. 17.
Nice.
So, how
You
much?
get back 17 HP.
Okay.
Oh dear. Just not to distract in any way, shape, or form, but I'd be a bad Canadian if I didn't tell Drake that I just looked at the Canada-US game and we're losing for hockey, men's hockey, and we're losing 1-3.
Don't tell me these things.
Oh.
Moving forward.
Sorry, guys.
Aricron. Aricron, make me a perception check, please.
Yeah, 24.
24. All right. Yeah, you see the same scene going on in Thesis in its reflection.
Is Thesis where I can grab it?
Yes. It's easier for you to grab it than anyone else, in fact.
Mm-hmm. I guess I will go and grab it then. Would I still be able to interact with another object if I pick that up?
Depends what you're trying to do.
I have a scroll that I kind of want to throw to Atlas.
Which scroll is that?
I have a scroll of haste.
Interesting. You can make a dexterity check to see if you can actually toss it to the right person or if it'll just land in a very inconvenient spot, which is entirely possible with 2 giant wasps and a murder werewolf in your way.
So just a base dexterity roll, or
yeah, just base dexterity roll. I'm not gonna.
All right.
It's not gonna be difficult. It's not gonna be automagic.
A 6.
6. Okay, that's terrible. Atlas, make me a dexterity check with disadvantage, please.
Damn.
Sorcerer, right, Atlas?
Yes.
Okay.
You said a dex saving throw? Or just
Dexterity check.
check.
Yeah, dex
Okay.
check. Yeah.
10.
10. Not good enough. Okay.
Nope.
So you know what happens when you throw a sheet of paper with all your might and it just flies up right in the air and just lands right at your feet.
Wafted.
You just and it doesn't even leave your square.
Okay.
Let us not talk about this ever again.
I guess I'll hold up Theseus and try to communicate with August, like, come on, man, you have to remember who you are. I know you're still in there. Like, I'm not rolling to attack, but I'm still, if I can pick up the scroll, that'll be great.
Make me a perception check, please.
Another perception?
Yes. Sorry, not perception, persuasion.
Okay.
I misspoke.
Persuasion. I like that one better. I say that. Persuasion. 15.
Okay. Noted. Glenn.
Just how close is August to the cell? There we go, that's the word.
Oh, not even close. Not a single step has at all manifested in this plan to get August towards the cell. Not a
I
single.
thought when he ran towards Aricron, he got a little closer, but
Yeah.
No. Well, yeah, kind of, but
not.
like the amount of leeway, like there's a lot of feet between.
Okay. No, fair enough. Okay.
Yeah. And right now, August does not seem at all interested in anything that Aricron has to offer. Those eyes are glaring directly at Wick.
And if I cast something like hold as a concentration, I would lose the giant wasp, correct?
That is most certainly correct.
Okay. But I could, not that I think I want to, but just for clarification, cast a spell that's not concentration.
You can.
Absolutely.
Okay.
100%.
I don't like this. But Glenn is going to do. Is August right in the middle of the hallway?
Yeah, more or less.
And it's like a 10-foot wide hallway, correct?
Yeah.
Would I have to roll to try and like run past so I could lure with the wasps towards, or maybe it's better if I just hold my action. Ah, okay.
Well, you would risk an attack of opportunity from Mr. Bitey.
Can I precast hold for if August attacks, and then because my next attack or my next turn would be to move the wasps?
If you ready an action, this is what it's called. So if you ready an action to cast a spell, okay, that means that as a reaction, when the trigger happens, you can use it. You will not be able to use a reaction on your own turn because you're not reacting, like it's your turn, right?
Right.
But if you were able to do that and you set the trigger right, yes, you would be able to use it in an off turn.
So like if it's August's turn, bad August attacks me or attacks us, I could do that, for instance.
Yeah. You can definitely do that. Like if August attacks, yeah.
Okay, Glenn is going to not attack this round, but I want to use the actions of the giant fucking wasp because I use them to. Because did they effectively distract August last time, or?
Hard to say.
What do you mean?
August hasn't even had a turn to react to that, so it's hard to say. Yeah.
He did say that August was like his eyes were locked on Wickham.
All right. Well, I guess maybe I'll. I don't know. Sorry.
Okay.
I just
It's
genuinely don't
hard.
know how what I can do can help it any. You know what I mean?
It's hard. This is not.
Yep.
This fight is as much a puzzle as it is combat. So, and it might be that you're not the person to solve it. Just, it's just a matter of
Doesn't
what
make
can
it
you do.
easier. If anything, it makes it harder. I hope you
Yes,
know
it
that.
does. I am very well aware of that.
All right, Glenn is not going to act this round, but she is going to continue to try and get the giant wasp to follow or to lure August into the cage. And could I ready an action? That's the word, right?
You use your action to ready
Could,
a
could I do
trigger.
that for
So you have,
movement to like move if August is lured towards? I will take a few steps so that way I'm within like dash distance to slam the door shut.
okay, you are nowhere near close enough to do that
Okay.
to the
Then I'll just
to the
hold where I am.
cages.
And do.
Yeah, you can use, but just to clarify, you can ready a dash action, and then that would let you move. That is available, but and you could do that so you could like stay out of range. Like that is a thing you can do.
Okay, I will ready the dash action just to be safe, I guess, because I can choose what direction
Ready
to
the
go.
dash action, and the trigger for that would be, because you have to announce a trigger.
And I have to act on the trigger.
You don't have to act on it, but if it
The
triggers and
trigger
you don't,
would
you
be
lose
if
you lose it.
if August moves towards the cells.
If August moves towards the cells, got it. Okay,
Sorry, that took me so long.
I know. It's just one of those things where readying an action is kind of complicated to understand. And now, giant fucking wasps. What are they gonna do? They're gonna try to persuade a werewolf to do something. Let's see if they can.
Yeah, they're gonna try and
actually
pester him to follow them into the cell.
Oh, that is not gonna be easy. Because I don't know.
The only trick I can think of.
You know, they're not exactly known for their. I mean, they're intimidating, but
maybe a werewolf would just be angry enough to follow something that like comes at it. I don't know.
I'm gonna give this a shot, though. You know what? I want you to roll me. I want you to roll with disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give you the chance. It'll be a charisma check at -4 because that's what wasps have for charisma. So you can go ahead and try.
Oh.
But
the first one was a
it's
net
not
1.
Oh wow.
And the second one was a 4.
Oh.
So they rolled a 0. Wasps
Oh,
are
man.
not good at this is not their natural. They don't even know how to do what you've asked them to do. They're just like, we're fucking wasps. We sting things.
I don't know what other tools I have for this situation.
I could think of a few things, but I'm not going to tell you because it is now a Woogist's turn. The good news is that August is going to move. The bad news is that August is not going to move towards the cells. August is going to move towards Wickham. You guys can have attacks of opportunity as he passes by if you want.
Who is this to? All of us?
Yeah, he's got to go through literally everybody to get to Wick. So, I mean, if you want, you can.
I'll use Theseus to swing at him.
Okay. It is a +1 weapon, so you can make your attack roll.
It's just a longsword then?
Yeah.
Okay. So
it is a +1 longsword in your hands though, so you know it's not useless. It's just
No, I'm using a longsword as my weapon, so I'm just gonna add 1 to all these rolls.
Sounds good.
Does
Now, what's the
everybody
worst
get an
that can
attack of opportunity?
Yeah. As you know, great as it is to attack your friend, that's not gonna.
Oh, Sentinel.
Ooh, that's a good one.
If it's
so,
August can't move since I hit it.
That
speed becomes 0.
Correct. However, that has repercussions.
Yes. But at the
Because-
same time, I just hit it with a +1 sword. So
Yep. Roll damage.
9.
9. Okay, noted. So you, as it turns to run towards August, you slash at it. And it and he howls out in pain, and then turns towards you and decides, well, you know what? You're on its shit list now.
Does attack of opportunity still work or no?
Well, you guys
That
won't
was-
get an attack of opportunity because he will
'Cause he
never
turned back
approach you
around. Okay, gotcha.
because he's been stopped.
Right,
He's been
because he
stopped.
he didn't get
Yeah.
to Glenn and them for that opportunity.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, that'll miss Aricron. So no bites,
Thank God. We don't need another one of this.
no slashies. Because I'm assuming a 14 doesn't hit because your AC's stupid.
Oh,
I'm assuming you have
14.
dumb AC.
Yeah.
Wait, your AC is 14?
No, it misses. I was agreeing with
Yeah.
the stupid AC.
Yeah, it's like you have a dumb AC. You're tanky. That's not going to hit you. I'm not even going to try. You also notice that the image of you is no longer in Thesis.
The image of me and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
me and August.
Well, the image of you in Thesis is no longer there because
Okay.
you're attacking the werewolf. It's not going to perceive you as necessarily friendly in that madness anymore.
Okay.
That's
I was thinking it had something else to do with it, so that's defeats my theory.
nope. We go to Wickham.
And that was my opportunity attack, so that wasn't my normal round, just so we don't get lost.
That's correct. Yep. We're at Wickham.
So I can obviously tell that that's August, yeah. Or at least it's
yeah.
August's body. Okay.
That is August's flesh.
I'm going to bend down, and I'm going to untie the friendship bracelet that August made me when we were kids from around my ankle. And I'm going to run up to this werewolf, and I'm going to try and sort of do that quick tie around either wrist or ankle, whatever I think would fit. And I'm going to look at it in the eyes, and I'm going to say, "Give me my brother back, you fucking idiot."
Make me a persuasion check, please.
I'm using friendship die.
Yay.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What is it?
I rolled a nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Friendship die said yes.
Friendship die said,
No.
"Give me my brother back, you son of a bitch."
Yep.
Noted. We will now move to the battle inside August. August. The werewolf that is turned into Wick starts to swing at you. And it misses.
Haha.
And
Take that, you
swings
son
at
of a
you
bitch.
again.
No. Ha!
And misses.
Give me back my brother, you son of a bitch.
And swings
man.
again.
Motherfucker. Leave me alone.
And misses.
Wow.
Hang on. Hang on.
OC level shit.
And swings
That
at
nat
you
20
again.
said no vibes.
Oh,
And
that one might hit.
misses.
Oh, good.
And swings at you again.
Are you just gonna keep going until you hit?
Misses. And
What?
again. And again.
And another one.
And another one. And you stand there.
I'll stop blasting.
And every blow misses. And then suddenly, another Wick just shows up behind him and takes a large rope that looks identical to a very familiar friendship bracelet and slowly ties it around and then pushes it aside and just walks up to you. And you hear one word, one single word from this kind tiefling's lips. Brother. My brother. What do you do?
He's just he kind of like starts to tear up. Like he's exhausted from fighting himself. I'm sorry I did this to us. Got so angry that you stayed with them. And looking at you, all I saw was them. You've always fought my battles for me. I don't know how to fight for myself. You've done that since we were kids. On the field, battling. All I know how to do is follow you. I'm always on your heels. I wish I knew how to say it to you for real.
Is that all you do?
I still have like my normal clothing on, right?
In your mindscape,
Yeah.
it's all kind of, no. It's like you're
Damn.
not dressed as you normally are. You're just...
Okay.
Every time you look down, it changes because, dreamscape.
Nice gel.
What?
Nice gel.
I can't understand what. Oh. And he's just gonna reach out for him.
Okay. We move back to Battle A. The werewolf turns again. And looks and growls at this friendship bracelet that you've tied on. And one of those arms slashes towards you, Wick. And misses. And as he lunges forward, the other arm slashes at you. And misses.
Are you sure?
And
What?
Yeah.
the arms wrap around you. And you don't hear growling. You hear... you hear sobbing. As the body shrinks down and returns back to the form of the brother that you've loved your entire life.
I'm just gonna hug him and pet his hair and pull him to the ground and say, "This is why I said use a spell on you, you fucking moron," and just hug him tighter.
I knew you guys would be able to help me.
You're still stupid.
You're stupid.
Yeah, I know.
Is that it?
Alice just lets out a heavy sigh and goes, "Are we done then?"
Get over here and hug me. Join the hug. Join it. Just
Nope.
get someone bring him
Nope.
in. Bring him in.
Nope. Nope. We're not doing this.
Lauren's just gonna walk right by Atlas arguing, and she's gonna hug at or join in on the hug.
Good.
Pretty sure you were talking to me.
August is very tattered clothing. Not as
Not as nude as Atlas.
Not as
Like-
nude as Atlas, but not
Incredible.
as clothed as Aricron.
Like Incredible Hulk,
Yeah.
after he goes back to Bruce Banner, his pants are still there, but
Good. This gives me an opportunity to redesign his outfit.
Drake,
Yeah?
can I roll a perception check for something?
What are you rolling perception check for?
Atlas wants to see what happened to the beetle.
I was gonna say when when August was like, "No, I'm keeping the beetle." I just was thinking Atlas was having an existential crisis. Like,
He wanted him
no,
to keep it. He was gonna be like,
The entire
no.
time, I just imagined it was like cozy in his fur.
Yeah, the Beatles just like literally just vibing the whole time, just like
Bro,
that
Okay.
was
wild.
Is this legit? Are you legit DMing that?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So Atlas is just gonna point and go, see? Beetle's
But
hugging him. That's all you need.
the three like trolls or guards that we played last game are sitting in that room like, what the hell is going on in there?
They're bringing out the big guns.
I have to make a change.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
Hang on. No, keep talking. Keep
Wait,
talking.
we
it's
did.
fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Keep talking. Don't
Um,
panic.
Wickham is gonna.
Everything's cool.
Wickham's got one arm around August, the other one around Glencora, and he is gonna look at Atlas and be like, "We have just been through some shit. Please, air hug. Just get in here. Fucking drag Aricron to. This is a group hug. We're a family. I am tired. I got bit by a snake. Come hug me."
Aricron will come over now that you invited him. He just really didn't want to mess up this nice moment.
He wasn't willing to be Glenn.
Atlas is
No,
gonna slowly approach, and then he's going to make a face at the ground for a second, but sort of give that look of I'm going to bear with the dirtiness and ruining myself, like intentionally getting myself even more messed up. He's going to kneel, and he is literally going to be like, but he's still outside of arm's reach. And he's like, I'm in the circle.
Air hug's an air hug.
Air hug. Yep. This is the extent you get
And
right
all
now.
these poor prisoners just look on.
Well, Wickham did tell them to go.
Yeah.
Oh, did
He
he?
pointed
Okay.
them up the stairwell.
Yeah.
I'll be completely honest. I'm gonna have to re-listen to this episode because a lot of it was me planning out what I was gonna say.
Yep. You do feel another set of arms around you, though they are not visible.
Is it Arden?
Oh.
Mm. As well, August, you see Aricron is holding on to Thesis for you. And you look into Thesis, and you see something unusual for Thesis.
Oh?
It doesn't reflect anything different. It shows exactly what is happening right now. It shows the group hug.
Do we all see this?
Uh,
Well, Atlas is crouched and probably.
it's one of those things where
Oh,
the
now that
reflection in Thesis is something that August is very familiar with, but others may or may not even think about.
I wanted to ask a question out of character, but I feel like we'll spoil things.
I was asking since both Atlas and Aricron had previously seen something in the reflection,
Yeah, but
but
you
like
don't know how. One second. Coming!
Mute yourself, bub.
I don't want to. I'm not on my computer. Thank you. You're welcome.
Play the noise, because he played it for me.
All right.
I sent
I
you a
can't, I'm
message.
not with the computer.
I sent you a message in the directs, Drake.
All right.
Before we break this group hug, I would like to cast Cure Wounds on the group.
Can we only do it in hug form from now on?
Okay.
No.
Okay, but that would be very, very funny.
I was about to say, who
August.
suggested? Who suggested
Would
that? 'Cause I thought,
scream.
Atlas was Luce's mind.
I thought it was Atlas that suggested it for a second. I was like, what?
No, that was
No.
mine.
Yeah.
No, what is reflected in thesis is something between that's an August thing. August.
Okay,
knows
that's what I was
about.
going to double check. I was like,
No.
was it only during that time that they would have been able to perceive that? And now that August is in his own form, it's kind of this August thing. So I was double checking. Cool.
August still
Okay.
take thesis if Aricron's handing it back to him.
Yeah, I'll kind of
And
do a quick flourish and hand it back to him. Handle first, not blade first, obvious reasons.
he'll kind of,
Drake.
purse his lips.
Go ahead.
And
I have a spare uniform for you if you need extra clothes.
yeah, maybe. Still don't know what this old man's trying to tell me.
Glenn's gonna kind of look at them and say, not to spoil the moment or anything, but I'm not sure if we're safe in here at all, though.
Yeah,
That's
no,
right.
let's bounce.
There still
You
is
bounce.
other places we haven't seen, but
I was informed that if I stayed here any longer, I was going to get my shit wrecked.
By who?
alright then.
I was going to ask, earlier in combat, did Aricron actually pick up the scroll?
I mean,
back up.
now that combat, yeah, I did pick it up. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. But I will give that to you, a scroll face, because you're the only one in this group that can cast that.
Oh.
True.
Okay.
And then I do have a scroll of where did it go? Scroll of Water Wall. I can give this to the sorcerer or the druid in our group, since they are the only ones that can cast it.
Atlas has too many scrolls. He doesn't want it.
Wickham is gonna drag everybody to their feet and then just start being like, we're going, and talk and walk.
Okay. I healed everybody for 19, by the way.
Oh,
Okay,
thank
I was
God,
gonna
the whole
ask.
of my chest is gone.
All right. You leave with the prisoners in tow. You make it through the Lich's room. He looks like he's having a bit of a headache because there's a lot more people going through his room than possible.
Oh, can I do something
But-
as we're leaving?
Yeah.
That creepy crown, the circlet that was on Ardent. Can I hold it out to Granddaddy Lich and go, do you want this?
He looks at it. And he pauses. Let me take a look at that.
Give it to him.
I had the same exact thought.
Probably a very bad idea, but I'm doing it anyway.
If you didn't take it to him, I was gonna take it to Dad.
This is not magic as I know it. This is ancient. Very unholy. I dare say this is well beyond my ken and my interest.
Okay, just wanted to
Where
check.
did you find this? Where did you find this?
My asshole grandfather put it on my cousin.
May I tell you why I'm not interested in it?
Sure, I'll listen.
Magic items usually involve some sort of connection between the realm of creation and ours. As imagination and will of the caster goes into the item, it creates some sort of purpose. Every magic item has that sort of purpose. Now, this connection between that and creation is not much different, in fact, than your friend here's connection to that of the realm of life, the ever-living, or the Feywild, as others call it. There are those who have connection to the realm of death in a similar way. Again, this is not unholy. This is just simply the connections between the worlds expressing themselves. I would not use the word natural, but it is certainly not unnatural.
Brad?
This, on the other hand, is about severing that connection. My guess is by looking at it, it severs the connection to this and the conceptual realm, and perhaps others as well. And when someone has their connection to their concepts removed from them, well, that removes their imagination, their will, everything that makes them who they are. This is not an item that is designed to manipulate magic or create anything. This is designed to sever the very nature and essence of the world itself. In a sense, this is the opposite of everything we hold dear.
Cool. So my grandpa wanted to put that on me. So if you see him and he like tries to interact with you, he's like the one with the fucking snakes on his head. You just like kick him in the dick.
I'll do you one better. I've had time to have a little bit of a think while you were down there. And I heard your struggles. And I resolved that if you managed to make it out alive, then I would consider helping you in a small way. Whatever bullshit they're doing down there, I want no part of it anymore. I am going to rescind my pact with them, and if they should show up, I shall make them feel as unwelcome as one of my stature can. Do you find that agreeable, Wickham?
Entirely.
In return, however, I would ask a boon of you.
Sure, dude, whatever you need. I mean, you're helping me, I might as well help you. What friends are for.
Friends, you say?
You wanna be.
There is... My brother is interred in a tomb. Far to the east of here, on the other side of the Sumba Mountains. In my family tomb, in fact. I have heard tell that there is a garrison that keeps itself around that tomb, guards it. I have no enmity with them, of course. They are of related ethics, one could say. But if the ashes of my brother could be brought here, I could bury him and keep him safe in his rest for all eternity. I do not expect you to result quickly on this. This is not urgent. Clearly you have more pressing matters. But should it come within your power, to deliver this to me, I would consider our pact fulfilled. Do we have an accord?
Yeah, sure.
Hmm.
Wickham's just gonna
I'm
hold out his
gonna
hand to
raise
shake.
her hand- Oh, sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna say Wickham holds out his hand to shake it.
He just looks at you and he says, I appreciate the offer, but shaking hand with one such as I is never wise. You don't look so good. I wouldn't want to take the rest of your life when I'm trying to task you with something.
Oh, you're touch-averse.
Counterproductive.
Got it.
No.
Actually, you laugh.
Aricron from the far side of the room. I'm pretty sure he's just the incarnate of death. It's not a bad thing, but
Glenn's gonna raise
No,
her hand and ask a quick question of their new lich friend. Is there something you can send us with so we can let your brother know that we won't do him any harm or that he won't do us any harm? Just that way we know we get your notes.
He's fucking dead. What's he gonna say about it? I don't want you to kill an undead or anything like that. I just want his ashes brought here.
Oh, I thought he was a ghost. I'm sorry.
We ran into a ghost at one point, so she might have assumed that was
Scared
him.
me.
What's your brother's name?
Oh. Well, my brother's name? Well, that's a great question. One that I have perfectly at my ready and I didn't close the book for. I have all this information at my fingertips, completely memorized, because I am an excellent GM and I need no notes whatsoever. His name.
He's a DM? What's a DM?
His
Aricron
name
says.
Daddy Master.
is Saramar. Daddy Master. His name is Saramar Caritoon, Defender of the North.
Yeah, you mentioned him before, or something. Came
No,
up
I
about him.
didn't.
I wrote that name down last time.
No, that.
The empty
So
crypt.
okay, one very old thing is newer, carved as a description of Akasar.
The one,
Saruman.
yeah, the
Okay,
one thing
gotcha.
down below is empty.
Wickham is going to write that name down in his little booklet with that note and go, alright, cool, this is on our to-do list. It might fall a little lower because, again, creepy magic cult shit, world is being weird, but it is something that I will do my best to get done for you because, again, what friends do.
We owe this to you for what you helped us with.
Very well. And if I may, I wish you the best of luck in your future journeys. If this is representative of what you're after, then it would do harm to both those who live and those who have yet to die.
Bad touch circulate, got it.
Now be gone, I want to sleep.
Sure.
Thank
Wickham-
you.
Wickham's gonna take the circlet back and just sort of stuff it in his bag and then just kind of the door with everybody else.
All right. You make it outside. Leaving this place is easy. Nothing's going to try to stop you. It's still the night. And you can make ready for the trek home with the prisoners. On the way home, you can even take a long rest if you like. Also, you have gained a level.
Yes!
I love how the DM presents us with a NPC that he's like, NPC tolerates you, and we're just like, new lit friend, granddaddy.
NPC tolerates you. That's our best fucking friend right there. We love that man.
Yep. We have adopted him. He is family now.
We're gonna bake that motherfucker a cake every year.
Drake,
Yeah?
can Atlas?
I don't know, can he?
Oh no.
As
Turn you
everyone
off.
is leaving, Atlas wants to ask if he can take a bug that's in his room as a sign of their friendship. But basically, he's just going to point at an insect. You get to choose what it is, and say, "Can I take him with me?"
He pauses as you point to
Millipede.
I don't know, pick something cool.
Get a-
Millipede, perfect.
Oh yeah,
you point,
a big
yeah,
millipede.
you point to a millipede. He says, "The moon-blooded have always been fairly quirky. Is this your peculiarity? Very well. I see no reason to stop you, Moonblood. But before you go, there is a cost to your request.
A cost.
Do you want? Yes. Everything has a cost in this world. Do
Atlas is
you want
gonna
the
look at
millipede? Or not?
I'll pay.
You are very unwise.
God, what?
But-
Granddad, how do you know?
The moon-blooded always are. The cost is this. A question. Do you know why you have the moonblood and who did this to you? Your cost is to have that question in your head as you leave.
Did we hear that too, or was
Enjoy.
that just Atlas?
Nope, just Atlas.
Yeah, we were outside.
Enjoy your millipede. I hope you give it a cute name. Moonblood.
Atlas is just gonna scoop up the millipede and frown. And then walk out. Because he doesn't like that he's been asked that question. That unsettled him in a way he doesn't appreciate. Because he's like, but the Moon Mother. What? Like his brain is, yeah.
But you got a millipede out of it.
Oh, he's gonna cherish the fuck out of that millipede now.
So
All right.
you go.
So you travel back, you take your rest, and some of you take well-deserved naps.
August is out.
Mm-hmm. August asleep on a cart? No, you don't say. Clippy Cloppy is prancing like a motherfucker.
Yay.
Clippy Clopping, yeah. Unaware of the peril that has occurred.
I think Wickham might be
Aricron.
sleeping against Glencora's shoulder and having her drive for once, because I think he's tired.
He's a tired boy.
He needs a nap.
Aricron,
What's up?
you sleep. And you dream. And your dream has you stepping onto a stage. Well, not onto a stage so much as backstage. In the corner, by the curtain, you see a woman. Her back is to you, and she is sitting in a chair, and the chair says, Director. Behind you, you hear a voice that is completely familiar, and yet you've never heard it before. Oh, oh, you've made it. I've been waiting for you. He starts snapping his fingers. What do you call yourself?
Aricron?
And you
Aricron
turn around and
Estra?
As you say Aricron Estra, you see this kind of short-haired, friendly-looking elf fellow, with a little smile on his face, bit nervous. He says, "Well, Aricron Estra, I'm going to ask you the question again. What do you really call yourself? Who are you really? You're on my stage, and we are about to put on a play.
Oh.
There's someone in the audience who really needs to see us perform this play, and I need your help. Would you like to help me, Aricron Estra?"
Sure. How can I help? As he says
Oh,
nervously.
well, it's actually very simple. I have to rehearse my lines, and I'm not exactly sure if they're going to hit right because they have to hit absolutely perfect. The audience needs to hear them. There's a special boy in the audience who needs to hear everything that I'm about to say, and I want to make sure that it's perfect. So, if you can help me with that, that's great. You just need to say your lines, and I'll say mine, and then when we're done, we'll have rehearsed, and then I can go and put on a show.
All right. Is there a script or anything I can help you?
Oh, I have the script. You don't need to worry about it. You already know the lines perfectly. You can't possibly fuck them up.
Oh. Okay. He's off put. Aricron's just off put by like I'm in a new place. Nobody, I don't recognize these people. I'm just still trying to put this all together, but I don't mind helping this person out.
Okay. Well, we've already begun, so that helps. So yes. Who are you really? Are you Aricron? Or are you Estra? Or are you something else?
Believe I am Aricron. I believe I am an Estra. A little of both. But I do want to change the overall scheme that is Aricron Estra.
Ah. It's very interesting that you say that, my friend. Because if you change the overall scheme of what is Aricron Estra, do you not no longer be Aricron Estra? Do you not then become something else, something greater or lesser, depending on your want? If you cease to be Aricron Estra, don't you just become whatever you fucking want?
No.
And he smiles. No.
I still have my memories, my learning, my family, my new friends now. I gesture like behind me, like they're standing behind me, like I'm still in the cart, but no one's there. But I still have my experience, my history of being
Absolutely.
Aricron Estra, and that leads to the future. It leads to the future, which I can create on my own terms.
Interesting. What does it mean to be an Estra?
It means a lot of things. Seems to my family, it means to work whenever you can to make as much money to help any air quotes on help the people.
Oh, sweetie. If I wanted to hear what your family thought about it, I'd have invited them here. I'm talking to you, Aricron Estra. What does Estra mean to you?
It means to help everyone, not just the people, but the people that deserve it and the people that don't deserve it too.
You remind me of a friend of mine. You remind me so tragically and so beautifully of a friend of mine. Here, let me explain. We're gonna need a new costume for you here. Where's my stagehand? McGregor, come here. And you see this fool dressed in motley walk towards you. Just nod, snap his fingers. And suddenly you're dressed as a completely different warrior. Your skin is dark. You're wearing a bandana on your head. None of this makes sense. And the elf says to you, there we go. You remind me of a friend. This friend was crushed in the machinery of his destiny. And not by a curse or the weight of any blessing, or any magic, or even the song of creation itself. He was crushed under the machinery of the legacy of the name he brought with him. He had a name, and that name meant something. It meant a lot of the things that you said. It meant selfless devotion to others. It meant heroism. And he was constantly afraid that he would never measure up. But the truth is, at the end of the day, that wasn't who he was. And it wasn't who you are. You're not an Ezra, any more than your father was an Ezra, or your mother, or anyone else. Ezra has no meaning. And if it has no meaning, then you can do whatever you want with it, can you not?
I guess you're right, but also the big difference I see between you, me, and your friend you're talking about, I don't care. I don't care if I measure up in the grand scheme of what people think of me anymore. I am driving my own future. I am creating my own future.
The fool in motley snaps his fingers again. And this time, you're dressed exactly the same as the elf that's in front of you. He says, now those words, my friend, and I want you to know that I am your friend. Those words remind me of a completely different person, and one I know extremely well. You see, Aricron, who may or may not be an Ezra, I know you better than anyone. I have seen what they have done to make you fit the mold that they set towards you. I have felt that machinery myself. I have seen the weight of that expectation, and I have seen you with great courage, slough it off, as though it was nothing to you. And I must say I was very impressed and delighted, as someone who has done that himself. So I give you another riddle, Aricron, who may or may not be Ezra. What does legacy mean to you?
Well, I don't actually know. You can see Aricron's kind of now off-put by that. He brings his hand to his chin as he's thinking. I've never thought about legacy in the grand scheme of things. I only assumed as an off branch of heritage in a way.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I see legacy like this. Legacy can be the expectation of what has been left behind to you. It can be the obligation that they tell you you need to follow. But it can be something more than that. It can be what you leave behind. You can have the legacy of Ezra, or you can have the legacy of Aricron, or you can have the legacy of whatever name you want to call yourself. That's why I like you. Because you know that you have this power. And you realize you're not alone in this. I leave you with yet another riddle. Aricron,
Yes.
why do the gods give us powers? Why are you blessed?
Hmm.
Let me put it this another way. Do you think your faith is what gives you your power?
I like to believe. I like to think that's where the power comes from. But
Well,
I've also
go
wondered that same question of how does it pick?
that is a good question. Now, I want you to know that in another time, in another place, I've been described as quite the liar. So, what I'm about to tell you might not be the truth. But it might also be the most important truth you ever hear. The gods, we bless our children not because they have faith in us. Your prayers to us do nothing. We cannot walk the earth and solve your problems for you. We are forbidden from doing that. Aricron, the only one who can answer your prayers is you. And the only one that can answer anyone's prayers is you. So, knowing that, why do we give you our blessings? It's very simple. He leans very close. We give you our blessings because we have faith in you. That's what's important. We believe in you.
Part of me wants to keep the role play going, and then part of me wants to roll insight.
Yeah, you can definitely try.
Okay.
You can definitely try.
Yeah, 14. So just this mysterious person said he was known for a liar, so I was trying to figure out if he was
Yep.
lying.
Yep. I will give you task. And it is up to you if you wish to complete it or not, but I think you'll find that it fits very well within your goals. Both you and your friends. And I want to make it clear. We like that you're having this relationship with your friends and that you feel that they are a part of what makes you you. That actually reaffirms our faith in you. I told you about my friend, yes? He has a problem. Someone who is very important to him is in danger. And he asked me if I knew someone in the area who could do something about it, and lo and behold, here you are. I am forbidden to do anything about it. You are not. I need you to go to the south, to a forgotten temple. There, I need you to brave the winds itself. Find my friend's compatriot. Save her. If you do that, I promise you. I promise you. That at least your life will be a little bit more interesting, won't it? He snaps his fingers, and you suddenly startle awake.
Yeah. Ugh.
And that is where we'll end the session.
Okay, because I can't hold it anymore.
I'm sorry, was there some English in there? Was there any English in that sobbing?
Think I heard "shut the fuck up," but
What, you've
He said he can't hold it anymore.
what? You've encountered the Meister of the stage. Like, what do you want from me here?
I can understand emotional sobbing.
I'm stopping the recording.